Welcome, everyone, to An Excuse for Gaming. Wait a second. Hold on. This is supposed to be Canje Studios. You're wondering what's going on. Well, I have kidnapped Canje Studios. This stream is now my stream. Yes, that is right. I am taking command, and if you want him back, you must like and subscribe. And if you already have, you're wonderful. YouTube supporters, y'all are fantastic. We love you. We give you hearts. Patreons, well, you know we love you. And I love you more than Canje. I mean, Canje loves you just tons. And we are so excited to bring you Kingdom Death Monster. Once we get it running, we are working at it. There are difficulties. I mean, it's Kingdom Death. It's to be expected. So yes, thank you everyone for coming to the stream. We'll get it rocking and rolling very shortly. And we're so excited to have you here for all the punishment and pain and enjoyment that we will go through once it's up and running. So joining me today, again, is Canje Studios. Obviously, he's next to me somewhere over here. I have kidnapped him. Yes, I have. Don't call the authorities. I will be releasing him. Do not call the authorities. Also, Pac-Man is here joining us yet again for his first experience. Pac-Man, say whatever's on your mind, I guess.
Hey.
He's like, I don't know what I'm in here for. Things are happening. I heard this game was happy, happy, joy, joy, but it's not turning out like that. What? So yes, thank you all for joining. We're gonna get things up and running. So now we are going to BGG, Board Game Geek, to take a look at Kingdom Death Monster. So let's go. Changing to Board Game Geek. I'm doing it right now. Bada bing, I'm here, I'm there. It's time to go. Kingdom Death Monster. 8.6 on Board Game Geek. I think that's unfair. It should probably be a 10. No, that's good. That's a good rating. Kingdom Death Monster is by Kingdom Death, Adam Poots, and his wife and amazing team behind the game. They have done a fantastic job creating a nightmare horror experience for everyone to love. It is 1 to 4 players, best played at 4, because even solo, you've got to control 4 people. And if you're going to play more than 4, no. Just no. Don't. It gets much, much harder than that. Don't do it. Game's hard enough. 60 minutes to 180 minutes, that's pretty fair. Just kind of ranges what you're going up against. Ages 17 plus, recommended 18 because it is graphic. There's graphic imagery. And there is some images a little over-sexualized, but it's not a sexual game. I just want to make that clear. But there are pinup models and such, so 18 plus, just for recommended age of appropriateness to play the game. Weight is a 4.26 out of 5. That is, yes, this game is hard. And it's just punishing for sometimes the sake of being punishing, but it's a lot of fun, and you can strategize around it, but it takes a lot of thinking, and this game likes to hurt you and hurt your brain to make you not think well. Let's see, what else do we got here? I've got things popping up on my screen. Bada bing, bada boom. The artists have done a fantastic job with this game. It's so cool. And we're excited to jump into it, guys. This is Kingdom Death Monster. How's the table looking?
It's not great.
The table is not looking that fantastic. Hey everybody, I have escaped from the dungeon. I am back. I am free. So we've got the weirdest table fiasco going on in history. So what you're seeing here is the table for Kingdom Death Monster, fully set up, and you're able to see it the way that I can see it, which is everything's loaded up. But every single time Steven or Pac-Man log in, it is a insanity. So we have tried Steven loading the game, we've tried me loading the game, we've tried it all. So we're just kind of working out a little bit of technical difficulties. and then we will get to the good stuff. We will get to the dying. We will get to all that wonderful stuff. But
I mean,
I'm
if
free.
you're ready to see,
I'm free
if
from
you're
the
ready to
dungeon.
see adult men cry, that's what's about to happen.
So I saw. So Steven, is it still looking bad for you?
It looks just like your screen.
Okay, so it looks good. Perfect. So Pac-Man,
Wonderful.
we got to get Pac-Man in there. All right. So Steven's taking a seat. I've got my seat. We're waiting on Pac-Man to pop in. Do you need the invite again, Pac-Man?
No, I'm not sure what else to do. I've verified Steam Cache. I've disabled
Man.
caching.
I wonder why it's showing so weird.
And yeah, I mean, you can see the image I sent you. It's
Oh, I gotta
not
go
even
look
playable.
at it.
It's probably not playable.
Holy cow! That's how his was looking at for me. It was pretty bad.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's see. Is there a way to help clear this up?
We don't get it. We've tried 3 different mods.
Have you done a PC restart? Have you tried turning it off and on again?
If you want
I
me
have
to, I
not
will.
actually. Hold on. Can I do that?
Well,
Should I do that?
You've frozen.
I'm frozen?
On my camera. This is why I gotta let y'all know. This is the reason why people record play sessions before putting them, because going live is right with these errors, which is fantastic. But you get to see it with me, and so let's see. You just disconnected.
Oh no.
No, that's
This is
okay.
More genuine experience, though.
This is genuine experience and fantastic. I know usually some people would be like, "Oh, it's not gonna happen. We quit." But no, this is all part of the game. This is how we learn.
Look. Well, the thing is, if you're watching not live, you can scroll ahead.
That's true.
So we do the game.
Yeah, Eli said at least the pose that you stopped it is fine. It's got you in thinker position.
Eli, welcome to the stream.
I wonder what happened. Okay, so let me see if you're frozen here.
I'm restarting TTS on my side.
Okay, so you're fixed back on video. You're restarting TTS. Let me keep mine up. Let me keep mine up, and if you get back in and mine's fine, then we're good.
All right, I'm going back to. It looks like I'm moving on the stream.
Yeah, you are now. You were stuck for a while. We're gonna do well. I know you're sticking with us and you want to see us die, but this is building up to our death, okay? And Pac-Man learning to feel the death incoming.
How was your first experience? There was a lot of lag in KDM. Wow, it's a
Oh gosh! So are you ready for the invite, or are you fully up?
I'm coming in right now. I think. Waiting for things to load. Oh, come on! Load well.
How is it?
It looks atrocious.
It load bad? Oh.
Yeah, it's bad.
Okay. If y'all want to see what we're talking about, go ahead and load yours up. and I'll jump into yours so you can see it.
Okay, I'll Oh wait, I jumped in.
I'm hopping out.
Okay.
So we'll go back to the main screen and go ahead and create yours and send me an invite and I'll hop in.
All right, I'm going to create it on the mod I'm most familiar with, and we're just going to see how it looks.
Yeah, see, it says Steam P2P session failed with Steven. Is the P2P session just like all wonked out today?
Wait, are all of our tabletop simulators updated because there was an update on Steam?
I'm 13.1.1.
All right, I'm going to invite y'all.
Okay.
Bada, come join us.
I want to join.
Supervillain names for characters in honor of Steven. Hey, my favorite superhero is the Joker, by the way.
He's not a superhero.
What? He's always smiling and laughing. Batman's the one that's always frowning and upset.
It's like, okay, it loaded properly for me.
No.
Yes!
No!
No.
Oh,
Pac-Man,
come on, Pac-Man, you're killing me!
You're killing me, Smalls.
Well, it is death. Man.
This was just bound to happen. Game's so mean
in
it doesn't
other
even
news,
want to
I'll just screen look.
in other KDM news, 1.6 card packs started arriving to people today. Hopefully, the 1.6 core boxes are close behind.
Oh, Locator. Yes. I hope so, because I ordered 1.6, the core game. I'm so excited for it.
So, Pac-Man, no?
No?
No.
Is it still like big words and weirdness?
It's well, I just see nothing. Everything is just a color.
Just a
What? This is amazing.
I don't know how else to describe it.
Can you pick a color and see if it clears itself up?
Choose the right color.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know where
Pick
anybody's
green or
sitting,
blue.
so
Put green
I'll
or
pick
blue.
green.
Green or blue are your choices.
Okay, so I
Cool.
saw him sat down on green.
Oh wait, let me
Okay.
change. Let me choose my color. I'm red for
Yep.
blood.
Still no good, huh?
Well, I'll show you.
Let me get the board set up.
Good. This gives me time to remember how to play Kingdom Death Monster.
I mean, does that image describe?
Oh no! You cannot play.
What are the errors that you're seeing though? Oh my-
It's not loading a thing.
You
I don't know
literally
what's going
cannot
on.
see
Do you-
anything, guys.
do you have some type of firewall up or something?
Yeah, I just checked it. Everything is resolving fine. Just in the game, it won't resolve.
And you're on version 13.1.1?
Let me verify. Where do I see that?
Out on the main screen.
Okay.
Well,
Version 13.1.1.
Okay. Let's get you back in here. Here you go.
Let me try one thing.
oh yeah. What do we got here?
Thought it was terraforming Mars, but it could be KDM.
I hope so.
It's,
oh man.
Yeah, Brian's saying that I see everyone getting them in non-US and I'm jealous. Brian, you know what I feel about that? Unsettled. That's what I feel about that. Everyone's getting it. Yes, everyone is getting that game but me, and I'm sitting here waiting for it to come in because if you don't know, and I'm gonna give him a shout out here, Locator of Locator Gaming. He has a YouTube channel. Go check it out if you haven't already. He has started the first mission of Unsettled. He got it in. He painted the minis, and he's already at the table. I'm like over here struggling and dying inside because I'm like, send me the game. It is my most anticipated game of this year. Send it to me, please.
Wow.
But Locator has it up. So you can definitely check it out on his channel.
It will happen then. I will. And for pinning miniatures, I still think using a paintball gun and having them placed up and then shooting them is probably the most effective way.
It's a good way to prime a mini. That's for sure.
I mean, it gives them like a splash effect.
That's that zenithal highlighting that we always learn about. Yeah, so I know Locator has one, as well as One Stop Co-op Shop. Colin did a playthrough of Unsettled. I think he released it today, and he did the same scenario that Locator was doing. But go check it out on Locator's site. Check it out on One Stop Co-op Shop. You know, their name carries itself, so they got their stuff up too. And I'm sitting here like, send me my game, please send me my game.
Why have you forgotten me? Come on.
It's so it'll be good. It'll be good. Also, while we're waiting to see if Pac-Man can get the game loaded, I also want to let you know that out on Kickstarter right now, and this is only because I had a chance to chat with Roger, and this guy is an amazing guy. He's super communicative. He is awesome at just an all around being a really cool guy. But Dungeon Crusade is up on Kickstarter. It's a big box game, and I'm talking about like Dungeon Universalis style big, where it's not a small bring to the table and play for 30 minutes. It is an epic. And so and in that epic there are two games. There's the There's the Avalon adventure game, and then there's the Dungeon Crusade game. One is above world, one's in a dungeon, and so you get to move around with it. But the game is, I've spent like 2 days now so far researching the heck out of this game, and for what he's created, it's a real labor of love, and it looks really cool. It might not be your bag, but I mean, check it out, see what you think of it. It's you get a lot for what it is, and like I said, it's a big box game. It is. I'd probably say the amount of content in it is more than Madara. So it is a really it is a big box game.
More than
Canje, I don't
Madara.
have much willpower, and the game looks really cool. Yeah, but I don't have that much left in my board game budget. Yeah, a board game budget? You don't need food. You don't need a place to sleep. You can play those board games in your car.
You need the mortgage. Come on, I have to pay that.
Board game budget, but it is. It is a really cool game. Dungeon Crusade looks really amazing. It is not, if you're looking for something that's going to be, because he did the art himself, he did all the mechanics. It's a complete labor of love. He does have some artists to work on it. Lose some weight, buy more board games. That's true. But it is a really cool, strong looking game. If you want to see a playthrough of the Avalon adventure, a part of that, One Stop Co-op Shop, Colin did a playthrough of it that you can just watch that adventure, right? So you can see what that's like. Once you finish with that, so he said that there's 2 parts of it. You can play the Avalon adventure game to start, where you're just walking above world, doing a bunch of narration. Foreteller, please. But you're doing a bunch of narration. Then after you finish that, you get to go into the dungeon, and he said each dungeon's different. How you set up the dungeon is the same, but how the monsters appear, how they act, how they move, how they attack, all that varies. So yeah. Yep. Dungeon Crusade. I'm just saying, it's out there. And one of the things to realize, especially, I noticed that there's a lot of people who've done the research as well and said, well, it looks like it got some negative reviews for the first hit, or it's not big budget. It's only because when I chatted with him about this, but it's only because when he wrote the book and the rule book for it, he wrote it like if he's trying to tell you how to play the game. But rule books are very nuanced. There's a formula to writing one out. So he's put out tons of videos on how to play the game, but on top of that, the new rule book's coming out, which is going to be fixed with everything in it, so it gets to get sent out and solve that problem. But it's a good game. Pac-Man, how you looking?
Back to you, Pac-Man.
So yeah, I can download the files from all the errors that I'm getting, but not through the game.
Okay, do you need me to song and dance a little bit more while you get that? Because I could do that.
Oh, I can start singing.
I
You
don't
want me to
know
sing a
all
song?
the URLs. So that may be a problem.
When every single, can you how do we do save? Because he could just send you the save TTS and you could pull it down.
So what I can do is go to menu. Go to games.
Somewhere.
Save and load.
Okay, Locator, thank you for joining. Yes, don't mention. I watched your first playthrough of for the first mission. I can't watch anymore because it'll be spoilers. But as soon as one day, in 2030, when the game gets to me, because so I kind of wrote out and asked and said, hey, when will you be? When can we expect the game to come in? I know shipping's crazy and we're working through it. And the answer was, well, we hope to get it to you before the end of December. So I was like, okay, so I might not be playing this game this year. Gotcha. Let's see.
So, should I try to save this session and then?
If you could send him the save.
All right, let's see what I can do. We're gonna go to games. Save and load.
And while you do that, I'm gonna entertain our guests who've come to watch us play Kingdom Death. But prior to that, let's entertain with a jaunt through Kickstarter for a second, because I enjoy people spending their money. Because I have to spend mine. All right, so let's do Kickstarter.
All right, so let's see if I can send it.
And for people who are watching this in the future, you can just fast forward past this part. So
you need to enjoy the quality conversations we're having right now.
I'm sure they fast forwarded past this part many times already. So
I'm pretty sure they're committed and they're going to listen to every word we have to
right
say.
Okay, so I'm gonna try to, well, you're gonna see what games I backed already. So yes, I backed Tales from the Red Dragon Inn and Mythwind. Thank you, Cynthia, for getting me to back Mythwind. Anyway, this is a reprint of it. And let's skip that so you don't see how much I backed. So I went all in on it, so it's okay. But it's 15 days to go. It's trying to reach its goal, and I'm not being paid for this. I just, after chatting with this guy, I was just like, I want to help you succeed because you've done a great job of it. But it's a lot of stuff on here. He said he's going to be reshifting a lot. He talks a lot about what his likes and the types of things are, the quest cards that are on there, the patrol routing system of the monsters. Like I said, it's deep. And this is the Avalon board that you're going to go explore on above one. You'll see that on One Stop Co-op Shop's playthrough. That's the board that's set up if you're going through the Dungeon Crusade quest. Now, let's go down to see what you get for your money. So that
looks pretty cool, though.
Yeah, if you there's like monsters get into the town and the town's terror level goes up. It's all the stuff that's in it. Anyway, let's see. There's a town board where you can go around and shop. There's a lot of stuff in this game. That's why I said it's a big box game. All right, so if you just do Crusader of the Realm support, which let's go down here and look. So if you have the game before, $15 gets you the upgrade pack, but for $140, you'll get Crusader of the Realm support edition, which comes with the Avalon board, which is what you see over here, the dungeon boards, which is what you see around here, tons of other content, lots and lots of cards. You also get the Ancient Ruins and the Tomb of Kaladar set that's in there. And that's the Crusader of the Realm pledge. So, my favorite color is purple. So, but this is that pledge, and there's a lot that comes with it. This is a lot of content. But see, so here's all the content you're getting. You're getting one double-sided dungeon board. You're getting all the Ancient Ruins, the Tomb of Kaladar, all that other good stuff, the Dungeon UI board, the Village board. Yes, there's a Villager board. All these cards for monsters, 20 plus various tokens that you get to use. Like, it's a lot. You can scale the difficulty however you want. He made the game so variable that you can scale the difficulty to be from Candyland easy to Dark Souls hard. So, however you want to play it. Then you get the Slayer of the Realm, where you get all that plus the Castle Blackwood and the Caverns of the Lost Souls content. So you get everything. And with everything, it also includes, which is what you saw in my pledge. So this is that's the upgrade kit. These are the cards that you use in terms of even your character levels as you go. So your character gets stronger, more health, more new attacks, new skills, all that other stuff. Let me see if I can find the add-ons, because you get the add-ons too with the all-in. So that's why you saw my pledge up there. Go ahead.
Is this a one-man game designer? Like, as far as mechanisms?
I believe so. He built this game for solo players.
Wow. That is insane.
He built this game for solo players, but he said that you can play it multiplayer if you want to. So you know how other companies like build games for multiplayer and then tack on solo? He did the opposite. He built it for solo, and then he's like, but if you want to, you can play multiplayer.
Wow. If you want to.
if you want to, you can. And he has difficulty levels. So there's these expert difficulty monster decks that you get to add to make the game harder. Guess what? You get those with the 240. Then they has heroic difficulty monster decks if you want to play those heroic difficulty. You get those with the 240.
Jeez.
These skull patrol dice, the monsters actually have an AI on how they move and how they interact. You get those with the 240. So it's all these things built up for this massive game. Like I said, I think when I first started and I did a Google search, the first thing that came up was Dungeon Crusade versus Dungeon Universalis. Like comparing them side by side because they're just both that big.
They're massive. They're monsters,
yeah.
dude.
He was also saying that if this game funds, like, does the overfund thing where you start unlocking stretch goals, right now all the minis are standees, and I know a lot of people are fine with standees. He's like, all the minis are standees.
I love
but
that
if we
idea.
go over, he's gonna upgrade it to be minis that you can actually use if you want, if you want them. But right. he'll include minis in there because he understands this is your money. And just to kind of, yeah, Dungeons Universalis, I really wish I would have backed that game. I felt bad about it. But look at these updates. Roger does a daily update every single day, talking in the comments. Every single time you scroll down and you see somebody say something, watch. His response is in there. So he is super communicative about just talking with people, being there. And he mentioned me in one of his videos. His video update that he did today, he did mention me. But here I am. Here I am where I said, hey, I noticed this book 1. How many books will there be? He then responded back to me this lovely, lovely long post that he wrote, just kind of saying what he thought, his vision, all that other stuff, and that there are 3 books that he's writing, and this is just book 1. Yeah, he's doing, he cares about this is his passion, man. This is crazy. And so
that is awesome.
Yeah, and I told him, I was like, I'm very impressed with your reply, availability, and communication in the chat. I want to help, reach out to me, let's talk. If there's a thing I could play it. He said, great, let's talk, let's do it. And so we're going to chat and see what happens. But he's doing daily updates on this thing during this campaign. And his responses are not, yeah, it's good. Yeah, we might. It's actually context. So I was like, you've been doing such a good job. I want to help you. So
Dungeon Crusade now too.
Yeah, so Dungeon Crusade. I blame Cynthia for this. I blame her fully for this. Mythwind is, yeah, this looks amazingly epic. And if you have not backed yet, there's an early, if you plan on backing, I'd say do it now. Get the early bird, and then if you don't want it anymore, you can back out. But at least get the early bird in. They don't charge your card, they don't take your money, but you'll at least get this Kickstarter content. I know a lot of people are awesome. I know a lot of people are like, FOMO, I don't like FOMO. It's okay. It's free content. It's 72-hour early bird. Get it. If you don't like it, drop it.
There you go. Now,
Brian, yeah. What were you saying, Steven?
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I get not mechanism wise or mechanics, but just from the art, I pick up sleeping gods.
Yeah, I get that too. I get that too from the magical miniatures.
And I'm not upset about that, by the way. I'm just saying, like, and I missed out on sleeping gods, and so I'm like, dang it.
There is a specific Patreon in the chat who's been trying to get me to buy sleeping gods so I can play it on the channel from them. I was like,
you can't find it, dude. I've been looking.
Really? It's sold out.
I've been looking.
Wow.
It's sold out, and if you're trying to get it, it's overpriced by people who are selling their opened copies of Sleeping God.
Oh,
and I want a closed copy.
Oh, gotcha.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hopefully they'll do a reprint, and once the shipping crisis goes through, we'll be able to get back to normal.
Right.
But yeah, this game, I fully blame Cynthia for. This is her fault. This is all her fault.
Way to go, Cynthia.
I got kicked out of I got disconnected from the lobby. Did you kick out of the game?
I did. I'm gonna try another mod, and I'm gonna see if that can pull us in.
Alright, let me know when you load that one back up. What else did I do? So I like the foosball, and because I like the foosball, I backed Myth and Gold. So Blacklist Games is a hate or love it type of thing, right? Because Ultra Quest loved it.
That's what
yeah,
the dungeon game you showed. Ultra
yeah,
Quest. I
yeah,
get a very vibe from that.
yeah. Ultra Quest. I know,
Word.
Brian. I
can't
see
speak.
you. I see you, Brian. But Ultra Quest Street Masters, they're actually doing a they're are they the one making Contra? I don't think they're the one making Contra, but I think they're doing a Mortal Kombat one. And so
What?
it's so many different things that's on here. I don't know. I like their style of game because they have the you can't fail mechanic.
Played Contra?
Oh no, not Contra, the Blacklist games. Basically
It's like what are you talking about?
No. You can fail Contra hard. I'm talking about Blacklist games, where you can basically, but this is football. There is a solo mode to this game. This is not for everybody. This is not something that someone should back. I like football. I also backed 11, which was the soccer game that came up on GameFound. I backed that too because I like soccer. So this is up my alley. I liked it. I thought it was good. Blacklist game makes good games, so I'm not mad at it. So I did back it. So
I mean, I coach sports for a living, so
yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of people didn't back this one. I'm okay with that. However, we go to this one. Oh yes, Brian, hang on to your wallet because Tales from the Red Dragon Inn. This by Slugfest Games is an interesting game. I don't know if you watch a playthrough of it, but basically, as you can see, the drawings of them are not supposed to be. They're not supposed to be the greatest drawings in the world, but they're fun. They have minis on them, and you're walking through a modular world, kind of. And you're upgrading as you go, but doing attacks, evolving your character, building it up, and just kind of walking around. This game is there was actually, I believe there was a RPG of this, and then this is the tabletop game of the same name. One Stop Co-op Shop did a preview of it, and so did Hungry Gamer. But yeah, this you can play it on TTS. Look at that. If only we could get it to work. So John Gets Games did one too. He does really great reviews, but this one, it comes with Scenario Pack 00, which lets you walk through, but the whole thing evolves itself into this lovely story of adventurers who are going into an inn and fighting for gold, loot, all that other good stuff. I think we own almost all of the regular Red Dragon Inn games. That's nice. Yeah, so this one just kind of lend itself along that. I know the Tales of the Red Dragon Inn type of thing. Like the stories and the lore and the stuff around it. So this was an insta back for me because I enjoy that stuff. So might not be for everybody, but check it out and see what you think. Oh god, I'm not hitting you all. Go ahead.
Is there any like living card games coming out soon? That you know of? Like I remember, I don't know if it was FFG or the creators of Arkham Horror,
the
LCG game. I thought they were making a new one. Right?
Oh my good friend. Yeah. Oh, you just asked me to go. You just asked me to go to Fantasy Flight game site.
Yeah,
they are re-releasing a revised core set of Lord of the Rings the card game. This is Lord of the Rings the card game that came out a while ago. Kate is a huge fan of the game. She loves it to death, and I watched 2 playthroughs of this game on a different channel. I was like, damn you, Fantasy Flight Games. So I have pre-ordered this revised core set. I didn't want to go chasing after like lost decks from long ago, so I'm just gonna stick with what they re-release and played that game. So, but I went and I got Lord of the Rings, the revised copy. This is, and basically are like, well, what do you get with it? All right, well, this talks about what it is, and the gameplay of it is actually really cool and very streamlined. What's new? For the most part, the product is the same Lord of the Rings card game that countless fans have known and loved for the past 10 years. The rules are the same, and almost all the cards included in the revised set are also the same. There are, however, 3 types of cards included in the revised core set that were not part of the original release: campaign cards, boons, and burdens.
Wow.
Can
That's
you
happened.
take
Yeah,
those
oh,
as
Eli, I didn't know
well?
that. I didn't know that they had a TTS mod with everything on it. These 3 type cards are all used in the new campaign mode that comes included with the revised core set. In this mode, players can experience each of the core set scenarios in sequential order, and the results of each scenario can affect the outcome of the next one, so it kind of falls forward. Oh, every box expansion. Oh, I have to mess with that. I like that, Eli. Thank you. It says if you already own everything from Lord of the Rings card game, you do not need to buy the revised set to experience this campaign. Instead, we're pleased to announce that all campaign cards, boons, and burdens will be made freely available as print and play content on our website. So you could go grab it, print it out, and do it, which I don't mind doing. I've done that with other games.
Right.
We will also be posting the campaign rules and campaign log to the site as well, which means anyone who owns a core set from this game, original or otherwise, will be fully able to experience it all. I don't know what that means because I never played it prior to looking at it here. I didn't know if that was hard to get. But yeah. So it's releasing at the local. I backed it as soon as it popped up because I was like, I watched the playthrough of it and I was like, okay, Fantasy Flight got me again. So this has been added, but this is the card game that is coming out to get so far. There's also another card game that I picked up along the way as well. This one, it's not new, it's been around for a while, but I didn't know that it had a campaign mode. That's the reason why I stayed away from it, is Hero Realms. I saw that they had a Hero Realms campaign, and I think it's called the Ruins of Thanadar or something like that. And so I was like, okay, deck builder campaign.
Yes.
Tell me more. So I snagged that up, and I immediately messaged Kate, who has the game, and I told her, I was like, hey, I picked this up. And she was like, okay, cool. Try playing it. I played it once. I loved it. I thought it was great. So yes, Kate, your influence is spreading. So therefore, now I will own every Fantasy Flight game LCG, and I hate myself for it.
Oh my god. I mean, that's like, wow.
Yeah, there is a new where did I see that? Here it is, the in-flight report.
I thought there was going to be a new game. I thought they were designing where it wasn't going to be Arkham Horror difficulty. It was going to be a little bit more, I'm not going to use streamlined, but easier to potentially win the scenarios. And it was like almost sci-fi based, I thought. More,
not that I know of. I know they have Unfathomable that's coming out, but that's Battlestar Galactica with Cthulhu. So I don't know anything else other than that. I know Arkham Horror is releasing a new scenario pack, which I got to pick up, and they're actually doing the smart thing now, so we can stop worrying about chasing after Mythos packs, because they're releasing the Dunwich Legacy, all of it at once.
What?
Yeah, so they're gonna just say they're gonna condense it all to 2 boxes, like they're doing with the I always want to say Mountains of Madness, but it's that has to do with the new scenario that's coming out for Arkham Horror. But they're starting to do that now. Then they talked about Lord of the Rings. Now they talked about this. Do you also own Netrunner and L5R? No, I do not. I've
heard good things about Netrunner.
I don't know. I've never heard of Netrunner, and I know Legend of the Five Rings there is no campaign to it. It's just like 2-player battle, so I'm staying away from it. I did see that they had this pack, the Dark of Mirkwood, which is a scenario pack for Lord of the Rings, the card game, but I didn't see that get announced yet, so I'm probably going to pick that up when it comes out. And then Marvel Champions, I'm a junkie for Marvel Champions, so grabbing Vision to complete the Avengers, and then the Sinister with the Sinister Six taking on, that ought to be a good one. Are you talking about Twilight Imperium? Is that the one that you might be talking about?
It might be. It's a new living card game, and they had talked about it being a little bit like easier for people to get into than like Arkham Horror. It wasn't supposed to be as punishing. Like Arkham Horror is at 80% fail, 20% succeed in the scenarios. This was going to be a little bit easier for players, but offer a lot of depth and stuff. I can't remember where I thought I saw this.
I haven't heard of it. I usually pay attention to their Twitter feeds. I'm surprised. Did you reload the mod?
I'm reloading the mod. I'm trying 3 players, and it's open to the friends, but I will invite boom and boom, and we'll see what happens.
Let's hope Pac-Man could get into this one so we can begin.
I know. KDM is such a good game, even though it is so brutal. It is such a good game.
Mine loaded just fine. So
yes.
Let's see. Survey
Come
says.
on, Pac-Man. Please, Pac-Man. This is not a break. Kingdom Death on it.
Uh-oh. No good? It's saying that you're pinging pretty well.
Yeah, no. Nothing's loaded again.
Oh my gosh.
This is so weird.
The only model that's loaded is this lion.
That's
it.
Wow.
And
well, that's also the most important model right now.
I wonder if we put the lion on the board.
Oh god, that just really threw more errors.
Dang it. Oh no.
That was not good. That was worse.
Oh no.
Now there's 2 lions.
Okay. All right, let's do this because the people want to see what they want to see. They don't want to hear me talking about craziness. Let's scramble. We'll flip streams around. Oh boy. All right, so let me see if I can get this thing going. We're gonna create multiplayer, create, and let me hide this because that's all you're seeing. And we'll try this one more time with my save and see what happens. So
kids, I don't know if it's Netrunner. I've got to try to find where I've seen this LCG before. It might be Netrunner.
Let's try this one more time. If anything, if it doesn't work, we're going to Arkham Horror.
Yeah.
And we will play that scenario, and we'll get this straight for everyone next round. Just one more again. All right, try to log in. Try to go in. Just go through the Canje Cove.
Yep.
And see if it lets you in. It's loading.
No?
No.
Try it again just to make sure.
Oh man.
You gotta find the Pratsky mod. This one's not doing
I
well.
did, and it still doesn't download. Like, it doesn't run in the game, but I can view all the files. That's what doesn't make sense.
Okay. So,
it's really bizarre.
Yeah, because
let me send you another one.
If this doesn't work, we're gonna pop over to Arkham Horror. We'll play that, and then we'll swap it around to where we'll play Kingdom Death next week, then Arkham Horror, then Kingdom. And just make sure we got the mod worked out. Let me see if I can find my trusty pad here. And I know we haven't done any updating of decks, but we're gonna go. We're going on the Essex Express blind.
We can do it.
We can do it. Promise. Gotta claim the charge.
Where did I put?
Kate, I don't know if there's enough time. I think we're just gonna. To quote a famous TV personality, we're doing it live. Let's see, Arkham cards. So Yeah, if this doesn't work for him, we're going to Arkham, and I'll rename the stream.
We're gonna see if this one works.
Not sure what's going on.
Pac-Man does need cards. Wait 1 minute. Okay, all right. Let me know and I'll update it.
I mean, you can take the curses out. That'd be great.
Oh, I already took out the Rogaroo curse. That one's gone.
Good.
The Rogaroo.
that
thing
one
was
just
vicious looking.
That one was just ruthless. So did you load one? You loaded one up, you said? Steven,
Who?
you said you loaded another mod or no?
I sent a mod, the name of the mod to Pac-Man to try to see if he can find it and maybe load it, and then we join him.
Okay.
Find out.
Yeah, that's fair. Let's talk about more board game stuff while we're waiting on his to load. So go back to the web space. If y'all
anybody have a game that they're wanting to see be made? What have you been missing in the board game world that you want to see made?
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So many things.
Campaign for Uno.
Yes.
Legacy Uno.
We can make that work.
Uno Legacy.
I mean, it's in the name of the game. It's a single player game.
What's another company that I give two flips about?
All right, look, Sublime Dark.
Oh yeah, yeah. On it right now. Tristan, you're on call, buddy.
Tristan, you're on the fire.
So it looks like Sublime Dark is still in the art and graphics and design and testing phase. I want to be a tester.
Yeah.
But if you see on the All or Nothing side, he had Call of Killforth out for the summer, so I guess it got pushed back somehow. To see what's going to happen with it. So hopefully that'll come out soon. If you all have not played Gloom of Killforth, get Gloom of Killforth. Get it now.
You want a Kingdom Death experience? I'll tell you a Kingdom Death experience with Killforth. If you really want one, you need to pick up Shadows of Killforth, combine them together with Gloom, and play on Bloodbath difficulty. What that means is heroes, when they're defeated in combat, they're killed. And you have to start a new hero from scratch from where you left off in the match.
You terrible evil man.
Yeah, it's so bad. I don't know why he thought of it. Why is it a thing? It's so
why
difficult.
Is this something?
Why is it something?
If I switch off, Steven's gonna vanish. If I switch off on the Discord. Kate, if I switch off, he's gonna vanish. You just have to let me know what you added to the deck and I'll update it. For everyone wondering, at the end of the month, the last Tuesday of the month, I am pulling out Lifeform off the shelf and we're gonna play it. Okay? I don't know if any of you have heard of or seen this game. It is basically Aliens. You're on the Shilako, and you are. It is doing exactly what it does. You need to get to the escape pod. You have to find the ship's cat, right? You have to get on and you have to get on there while you're being hunted. The ship's called the Valley Forge. But you have to do that while you're getting hunted, or else you're in all sorts of a world of hurt. So I will be playing this game the last Tuesday to see how things are.
I am so ready to see it. I have Lifeform and I have not put it on the table, and I've been meaning to. So bad. But I ran into the Lifeform in Killforth.
Oh, do you have it?
Yes.
That's awesome. This loaded for me.
First encounter.
This loaded for me, Pac-Man. Did it load for you?
It sure did.
All right. Let's see if Steven can get in.
Okay, wait. What do I do?
Join the game. He sent you an invite.
Oh, did you?
I did.
What?
Okay, you have to do Shift Tab, and then it should
Tab.
You should see
right here.
Yeah.
Play game.
Oh my gosh, we might be able to play.
Okay, now I need to figure out how do we play Kingdom Death Monster again.
You have to pick a color. First, pick a color in the bottom left, or else it's going to get real wonky once you get in.
My favorite color is purple, and I don't see purple.
This will be amazing if it doesn't load. This will be amazing.
Come on. Shift tab, close overlay. Shift tab. Okay. Things are looking good. Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Wait.
No.
It didn't load?
Everything looks so perfect. It's not right.
All right.
We're in.
We are in. Sweet.
Oh
we have made it. We have made it. All right.
An hour later, we're in the game.
Hey, we got some good FaceTime with the chat. We've got some good FaceTime. And you learned about some really great games. So I will let Steven set up, and he will do all the talking. This is his stream. He's going to teach Pac-Man how to play Kingdom Death, and we're all going to die together. So,
yes, to start playing Kingdom Death Monster, you have to run into a lot of difficulties over TTS, and then you are good to jump in.
You are free to play. All right, so I will shut my face. I will shut my face, and we're that was an expensive hour. I'm going to shut my face, and we're going to let Steven do what you do. So teach Pac-Man Kingdom Death. Let's do it.
All right. All of the rules to learning Kingdom Death Monster will probably take about an hour and a half, and then we'll start playing. No, I'm just kidding. We'll go through it in bits at a time. So first, what we'll do is go ahead and look at the main board that you see in front of you. That's this big old board with the white lion is what this is called, and all of our survivors. This is the showdown board. This is where the meat of the game is at. All of our encounters with the bosses will be here, and this determines a lot of how we're going to progress in the future.
Sure.
Canje, your stream is loading. I'm gonna refresh because I've got looking good. Okay, that might just be me on my end. Off to the far left, we're gonna come over. Oh no, retry. No.
Hey, Kate, no spoilers. Pac-Man, she said, Pac-Man, do not let Canje or Steven roll for population.
I don't even know what that means. So.
It's a long story. Anyway, go ahead, Steven. Sorry.
So over to the far left. So we just looked at the showdown board. I didn't go into a lot of detail, but you're going to see it more as we play. Yep. Over here to the left, we have what's called the hunt track. And this is where a lot of the lore of the game will be found. And we have to use this area to hunt the quarry that we're after before we can even get to the showdown to fight it.
Okay.
Now, to keep you in mind, every single phase of this game has the potential to kill our survivors. just letting you know.
It was fun.
There's no bringing in somebody once they die until we're back at the settlement.
So you know how on Arkham Horror you play the game and then at some point you have to pull from the chaos bag? This game is the chaos bag.
Cool.
Always 100% chaos bag. There's no breath of fresh air. But when good things happen, it feels great, but then it's trampled over. So we're going to shoot all the way to the right side of the board where you see this huge table piece.
Yep.
This is the settlement board. This is where we're going. This is the main focus of the game. What we're trying to do is build up our settlement, gear up our survivors, innovate new technologies to better enhance our understanding of the world around us, and to bolster ourselves so we can go out and hunt these monsters and not get as punished. This is the resource management section of the game. So this is where we'll build up gear, innovate new technology, even learn how to speak. We don't even know how to talk yet to each other. We're starting off like basically naked and afraid. And we will be afraid, and we will be somewhat naked, legitimately. In the game.
But we'll get to all that if we survive.
If we survive, we'll be able to gear up and stuff like that. And this is the main focus, because KDM is a settlement survival game. And so this is what we want to make sure that we're really building up. And our heroes, I will say survivors, they are resources. So you have to think of them as resources. You don't want to focus all your attention on one character like a D&D campaign, because they will die. They are resources.
Don't care about them.
Don't care about them. Abuse them and use them for what they are designed for, because they will die. Or be, you can't use them anymore for hunts. Yeah, it's brutal. And then here in the middle of the board, where you see kind of in front of you is our survivor gear grid and our stats. These will all make sense as we really dive more into the game. And as we play, I'll talk about each of these things. But essentially, you've got your character attributes and stats. You'll be able to upgrade them, make them more proficient in combat, and hopefully survive longer. So, hopefully. And then further down below, we just have where we'll have other survivors kind of hanging out. Again, because it's a settlement survival game, we want to build up our settlement. And to do that, we need to populate. And to populate, you have to have intimacy. So we'll role play that later.
We will act all that out.
We will act it all out.
I remember when you told me that off stream, so.
Man.
So the game, just to give you some context that Steven's explaining, if you scroll all the way up, you'll see a book image here.
Yes.
So basically, this is the story of it, is there's doing like this once upon a time thing, but basically you have no idea what the hell's going on. You woke up, you woke up on a floor full of faces around a bunch of different people. You don't know what's going on.
That's weird.
You're like, who am I? I don't remember. Where's my clothes? I don't know. I'm naked, so let's do it. And there's this lantern that's lit.
Okay.
Then you meet this lady who's also naked, and you're like, okay, well, we can't talk because I don't know how to talk to people. But okay, you seem cool. Can we hang out? And she's like, yeah, I got Netflix. So
these
the
words that you're saying, maybe I don't understand the language yet.
So right when your boy is about to get lucky, a lion shows up, right? And that lion started ripping apart everybody in the settlement, especially girl who had Netflix, who didn't even give you the password before she was torn up. So now you don't have Netflix.
I feel like this game missed out. I feel like this game missed out. Why is it not a tiger? Because you got survivors, right?
That's right. You get the eye of the tiger.
Right.
Well, that's the thrill. It's the thrill of the fight that comes up on the next page. So you're like, oh my gosh, it's killing everybody. I don't have the Netflix password. So you start scrambling on the ground, and you're like, oh, I'm screwed.
You gotta rise up.
But then you
challenge.
you rise up to the challenge of your rivals by digging around in the ground, and you find a loose stone. You pick up that stone, and you're like, I'm right, he's got the
last survivor?
He's not the last survivor.
Or he's the last known survivor, sorry.
No, kind of.
And you and a bunch of people with lanterns do the same thing, get up to face the lion. And so that's where we begin. So now we can scroll down. Yeah, so we have to fight that lion that just kind of busted in. But go ahead.
So yes, now we're connected with people who have Netflix passwords that we get to use, and we are good to go. But first, we've got to come up with names. We've got to name our survivors, and then through doing that, we're going to gain a survival. But first, let's come up with a name. And so if you look at your character sheet, there should be an area where it says unnamed survivor. You click on that.
Okay.
And you just start typing a name for your survivor. If you're familiar with Dungeons and Dragons and you've created characters in the past that you love, that you feel emotionally attached to, don't use their names for your first survivors because they'll probably die.
Fine. So, okay. Unnamed survivor.
Yes, and you can name them whatever you desire. And then give them a gender.
Okay.
Because that is important in the game. That is very important in the game.
Yes, it is. It is for intimacy. So we need males, we need females, all those who can procreate.
I made mine.
We need them.
I made mine a lady.
I'm gonna go male. Wait, am I green? I'm not green. What color am I? I just chose
no,
green. I'm green.
You are green. Yeah, you're green. But
green
you're
now.
you're also red.
Oh, I get to be red too?
Yeah,
Cool.
you're gonna control.
So we
too.
need a name. Chat, we got a name? You got a name? Something quick?
Frankie Sullivan.
I can't spell Frankie Sullivan.
Wait, didn't you just...
I already took that.
You already took
Jim Peterick. There's a hidden joke in there. Hopefully someone gets it.
Frankie Sullivan. Wait, did you already name your character Frankie Sullivan? Oh, yeah.
No, those names aren't just random, by the way. They might be the songwriters of Eye of the Tiger.
Oh, you're just naming the name of the writers?
Yeah, why not?
Well,
Kate put Sonya. Kate put Sonya down.
Sonya. Ooh, Sonya. That's from Mortal Kombat, isn't it?
Sonya Blade.
How do you spell Sonya?
Sonya.
Yep.
So Sonya.
Sonya.
Sure.
Sonya Blade. All right, so we have a female.
I promise you, we haven't been drinking.
Actually, I have been drinking. Wait, what?
Hey, what Eli was like, shark bait. Ooh, ha ha.
Dang.
So for choosing a name, you get a survival. So just go over on where survival and give yourself a +1 on your character sheet.
I'm gonna take a woman, Sonya Blade, but it is a man. No, female is Sonya Blade.
You know, I love how the chat just kind of believes that we're gonna win with these names.
Oh, totally.
Chat,
You don't know about Frankie Sullivan. You don't know.
Oh,
I mean, he has the guts. He's got the glory.
Oh God.
Speaking of Frankie Sullivan, I'm gonna get some coffee.
All right, let's do it.
Do I know?
All right, so we've got
survivor's
survivor's
name.
Your character is this one.
Oh,
here.
there. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
All right, survivor's name, gender selected. We all have one survival.
Yep.
All right. So from there, we're actually going to jump into the showdown against the White Lion. Usually there will be terrain setup that we'll place around the board that we can interact with. But for the prologue, we skip that.
Has the prologue deck already been? Has the prologue deck already been created?
Yes, it should be already set. So what you see here, notice how these two cards are flipped face up. This will not be the case over here to the right.
Yep.
This will not be the case going further after the prologue, but it sets the game up in a way for you to kind of understand how things are working and to ease you into the game, and yet still probably kill you while you're playing.
Oh, good.
So the AI deck is how the monster is going to function. And Claw is the first card that goes on top of the deck. It's a preset deck with Claw on top. Next, we have a hit location deck. This will be when we're going to attack. What are we hitting on the monster that we're fighting? And that determines a lot of horrific things.
Yep.
And so Strange Hand is the first card that we see, so we can take advantage of what this card is showing. So what you do first is, when setting up the showdown, and we're jumping right into the showdown, we skip the hunt, we skip the settlement phase, we go right into the showdown. You set the monster in the middle of the board, and it's currently there for us. And for the White Lion, we all have to be 6 spaces away. Currently, we're 6 spaces away, and it is counted orthogonally. No diagonal directions in this game until abilities unlocked later. So we are 6 spaces away, and we can choose to either be where we are currently, or we can go anywhere else 6 spaces from the white line.
Okay.
And you count from where the base edge is. So that would be 1 here and then moving down. Bop, 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 bop. So if we're cool with starting like this, we can just hang out like this and get rocking and rolling.
Yeah, and bear in mind that you can't move diagonally, you can only move orthogonally when you
Exactly.
when you use movement.
Okay.
Oh, and speaking of movement, which it won't be our turn yet, the monster is going to act first, and that's true always until stated otherwise.
Okay.
And movement cannot be broken up. So I can't move 3, attack, move 2. It's move 3, attack, and I'm done. And you get 5 movement total until you lose a leg or something happens to you.
Yeah. So if you're gonna count 6, you have to do like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you want to go diagonal, it has to be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Exactly. So if we're cool, this is where we can start, which isn't bad because the white line's going to act first. And since it's the prologue, we get some insight. Usually we're not going to know what the monster is going to do. But Claw, if we take a look at it, since we've got everybody named, the monster is going to go ahead and go. And it starts off with the name of the card, Claw, and then it says pick target.
Mm-hmm.
This is who it's going to attack out of our survivors. And each of these kind of like closest threat, facing, in range, these are just different categories to try to meet. And you're going to look at the first one. If you meet it, you don't have to worry about the next, like closest threat or no target. You only go down that if you're not meeting the requirements above.
Mm-hmm.
So in this case, it says pick target, closest threat, facing, in range.
Yep.
So facing obviously is, where the white line's facing. Right, pretty self-explanatory there. In range is the range of the white line's movement, which is 6.
Yeah.
How do we know? Over here tells us that it's 6. And the white line cards over here tell us that it's 6. So we're all currently meeting this closest threat, facing, and range. That's any one of us.
Yep.
As the monster controller, there's a card over here to the left. If you come by my green hand over here, there's a monster controller card. Mm-hmm. Each of us gets to control the monster. So we can pick on each other if we want. If, as a monster controller, you choose to target yourself, your character is going to get what's called insanity. You're going to gain 1 insanity, and that's mental armor against horrific things that happen to you. So it's not physical damage, but it's mental damage. And if you target yourself, you get 1 of those, but you're also attacking yourself, which means you could just be killing your own character. So it's kind of a trade-off there. So in this case, looks like the red player is starting with monster controller. I could choose if whoever wants to control red.
You go for it.
Okay, I'll start off with red. That means I can choose myself. And when I control the monster, I'm going to attack myself.
Okay.
And so we'll play through it just like that.
Give yourself one insanity.
So I will gain +1 insanity, and that's this little brain icon. You just hit the +1.
Big brain.
And now it's saying on the card, it says move and attack target. Mm-hmm. There is a arrow that points down and a gray line that comes across between pick target and move and attack. That is used to spend survival. And we'll talk more about that later. But right now the monster is going to move down and attack me. So as the monster controller, you just grab it and you move it in the direction that makes most sense to move it around. So in this case, it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Turning does not count as movement. It's just going to turn to face.
Yep.
And now it's going to try to tear me apart. So looking at the rest of the card, it says move and attack. So we move. Now it's going to attack. When we look at it, it says speed 2. That means it's going to use 2 D10s. Everything in this game is D10s or D100. And so it's going to use 2 D10s. Its accuracy is 2+. All it needs to do is roll a 2 or better, and it's going to hit me. And for each hit it lands, it's going to deal 1 damage to my character.
Okay.
So what we do is, as monster controller, you take the dice, and you're going to just roll them. And you're hoping for ones.
Roll them.
And I rolled a 2 and a 7. Those are not ones. Those are hits.
And so it begins.
And so it begins. So I've been hit. However, we don't know where I've been hit. And what we do is we come over here. There's these hit location dice. They're D6s, and on them there's one side for head, arms, legs, and then there's 2 for torso and 1 for waist. We take these for each hit we get. I was hit twice, so I'm going to roll 2. Bada bing. And now I look at these, and I notice that I've been hit in the waist, and I've been hit in the body for 1 point of damage.
Okay.
So we come over to my character sheet.
Oh, red.
Over here is our armor. Right now, we all have a cloth on. So we've got some armor. We got 1 point of armor. And that 1 point of armor will absorb all physical damage first, and then anything else applied will subtract from there. So for the cloth, I'm going to take the hit. Bink. I lose my 1 armor I had. Cloth still stays there. I don't lose the armor. It's still there. And then I've been hit in the body. Well, since I have no armor, we come down here. We have light and heavy. You first click off light, and then you'll work to heavy if you were to get hit again or have more damage. So in this case, I click the light box since I have no armor absorbing any damage.
Yep.
That just means I've taken a light hit. If I take a heavy hit, I get knocked down. Anything after that, I roll on the severe injury table, and I could lose limbs or die.
Will you get back up again?
So, and also currently, we have the ability to dodge.
Okay.
Dodging is a survival ability that we start the game with, and that costs us our 1 survival that we got for naming our character.
Okay.
I could choose to have dodged any of those hits, which means the attack completely misses. I don't suffer any sort of ailments towards status effects or my attributes. Nothing happens. It's just a complete miss for one of the attacks. But I'm going to decide to hold on to the survival and not dodge, to use it for something more painful potentially. Now that the monster... Yes.
Just to interrupt real quick, what's the name of this mod? Brian was asking.
Oh, this is, to make sure I've got the spelling correct. Let's go here. It is called... And I send it to y'all. Where did I put it?
But
It's oh, wrong person. Sorry, I got it. It's... Why can't I find it?
You want me to copy the link?
Well, no, just need to know the name of it. He can search it through.
Death Monster by Mr. Slack.
Mr. Slack. Okay,
right.
so
Mr. Slack.
Yeah. So and we'll post it in the Discord channel afterwards. Yeah, afterwards. Mr. Slack. All right, continue. Sorry about that.
Slack. Oh no, that's good. This is a cool mod. I'm just not as familiar with it as the other one. Now, the Kingdom Death Monster game itself, just to kind of take a pause, has a great prologue introduction of how to go through the rules and mechanics. So we're kind of just skimming through all that really fast. But they do a great job of introducing the prologue to the game. So going back to the AI card for the white line for Claw, we went ahead and resolved the card.
Yep.
And now we put that card in the AI discard pile.
Yep.
And now all the players get to activate.
Now we get to
and we can activate in any order. There's no initiative. There's no, hey, I was first last round, so I go first. We just, whoever wants to go first goes first. Most advantageous positions usually.
You want me to go first so I can sneak behind him and give you a chance to get where you want to for green?
Sure.
Okay.
And what he means by sneak behind, when you're behind a quarry, they have a blind spot. And that blind spot is going to give you a better chance of hitting the monster. Not wounding it, but hitting it.
Right. So on for my stab, if you look at our weapon is this founding stone, right? If you hover over that, you can kind of get some information on it. Remember how Steven was talking about speed and hit percentage and all that other stuff. Well, on the founding stone, it's the same thing. That 2 is speed.
Yep.
So that's how much dice I'm gonna roll. I need to roll a 7+, but because I'm behind the monster, Steven, what number does it go down to?
6+. It's a -1 when you're directly behind the monster.
So I need to roll a 6+.
A 6+.
Okay. So I get to roll 2.
Now, can I cut you off first? Oh,
sure.
So, again, this is the prologue, so the game's trying to introduce you to the mechanics. It tells us that we know what location we're going to hit first, so we are able to look at this card. Usually, you won't know what you're after, but we're able to look at this card and determine whether or not we want to take advantage of this or just go ahead and roll and go for standard attacks.
Yeah.
So
I'm going for standard. I know if you want, you can go ahead and take that hand.
Sure.
But I rolled a 3 and a 2, which was pure other trash. I didn't roll a 6+, so I missed.
So you missed.
And that's my turn.
It's that simple.
It's just that simple. Turn's over. So
okay, I'm gonna attack then.
Okay.
I'm already behind him.
Yep. So you roll your 2 white dice. So it begins.
This is about right.
All right. So we're done. So go ahead and throw that stone and take that hand off, please.
I will. What I'm going to do is I will go ahead and use Hell Dracula. That's my green character. I'm going to take. It's supposed to be a boy, not a girl. I'll change that in a moment. But I'm actually going to run away. I'm going to go 1, 2. Let's go 3. Let's go right here. Actually, you know what? No. I was right here. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. I'm going to pull myself out further. And I will take advantage of this strange hand card.
Yep.
So what I'm going to do is take my founding stone. And if you look at the founding stone, it says spend an activation. That's what the Harry Potter lightning bolt is. To sling the stone from anywhere on the board. You could be anywhere you want. And archive the card for an automatic hit that inflicts a critical wound. So I don't need to roll the hit. I'm automatically going to hit. And in this case, I remove the stone from my board. Archiving means it goes back to the box. You won't ever see it again. Maybe. And I fling it, and I'm going to hit the strange hand, since we already know it's here.
Yep.
And the critical hit is this lantern symbol, and then it has all of the words underneath. So for a critical wound, I'm going to hack off the monster's hand. I can spend my 1 survival that I have to treasure this moment and gain a permanent strength increase. Strength allows you to wound easier. The higher the number, the easier to wound monsters. And it's going to have a persistent injury called Lost Hand, which will affect some of the AI cards we might see in play. So with the persistent injury card, it's just going to go up here to Trader Mood, just on this board up here.
Okay.
It's going to lose 1 AI card. This is the monster's health. When all the AI cards are in the wound stack and we manage to hit it 1 more time, we win. So right now it's got 7 health left, or technically 8 health left.
Well, we're off to a great start.
So I wound it. I spend my point of survival, meaning I cannot use this to dodge or whatever. And I'm going to increase my strength attribute by 1.
Yep.
And since I've moved and attacked, my turn is over with this character.
Yeah, so Sonia's turn.
So Sonia is going to go ahead and come off to the side of the monster. I'm not metagaming. I'm going to try to hit using my founding stone. We also have Fist and Tooth, but it's a little bit harder to land hits. I'm going to use my founding stone. We're going to roll these 2 dice. And I've got a perfect hit.
Hey, there you go.
So on a perfect hit that could trigger some abilities, that doesn't mean I wound the monster. That just means, oh, hey, you hit it really good. So
that just means he gets
what
a
happens
chance to
here-
wound it.
Yes. Let's shuffle this up. Let's shuffle this up. Make sure these are shuffled. I take from the hit location deck per dice that hits. I take one card and I reveal it. Ba-boom. And I've got the.
Amazing.
It's the glorious mane.
Yeah.
As you can see, it says impervious in that blue.
Yep.
That just means you're not going to be able to actually wound the monster and hurt it.
Yep.
But we could get resources.
Yeah.
So, impervious hit locations cannot be wounded. A wound or critical wound will not remove an AI or defeat the monster. And so I'm looking just to try to crit it. If I don't crit it, nothing happens. We need another lantern.
Awesome.
And I got
almost.
So nothing happens here. We take the card, we discard it, and all players have activated.
So
which means horrible things are coming our way.
So now it's the monster's turn.
So we're going to move monster controller over to anybody who would like it. Doesn't matter. You can go green or blue.
I'm up for killing, sir.
Okay, thanks. All right, you are now in charge.
All right. So the first thing we do is we flip an AI card, right?
Correct. The top card. Flip her over. What do we got? Oh no! Why?
When this card comes into play, draw another AI card. While Enraged is in play, White Line gains +1 damage token per monster level. When a survivor suffers any dismembered severe injury or is killed, discard Enraged.
Dang it.
Yay! So we'll move this over here and then draw another AI card.
Yes.
What are you doing?
Power SWAT.
Oh my god. I might try to dodge this, but let's see. So closest threat facing in range.
So that would be Hell Dracula.
Yep.
Oh no.
Yep.
Why?
Not it. So but it is going to it's going to do its move and attack, so it's coming to Hell Dracula. Is it going to face down or is it going to move in front of you? I don't know its positioning at this point.
So the positioning is the closest route. So you can kind of control that. If both routes are equal, you choose the one that would favor, I guess, us.
Okay.
So it can either face me right here or it can be right here.
So
where
I'll put it
Hell
right.
Dracula...
Yeah, I'll put it right here. Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Alright, and then it's going to power SWAT, which means it's going to roll 1 die on a 2+, it's going to hit you for 2 and trigger some stuff.
I'm going to probably end up dodging, but let's just see if it hits first.
Okay.
Which is cool with dodge.
Anytime the crit fail.
3.
A 3.
Wait
So
a
are
second.
you going to dodge?
I can't dodge. I can't because I spent my survival to get 1 strength.
Oh, this is going to hurt. So it's going to do 2 damage to you in 1 location. So let's see, where is this gonna hurt? Where is this gonna hurt? Not the face! Not the face! The foot! The 2 on the foot.
Just hobble away.
So what happens here? I've got no armor, so I'm gonna take a light damage and a heavy damage. And since heavy's blacked out like that, I get knocked down. Being knocked down means I cannot activate until the end of the monster's activation.
Awesome.
And there's an after effect, which is knocked back. 6.
Oh, 6. So that also means I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and flip back over. So now I'm way out of here.
That is a SWAT.
This monster's
SWAT.
This monster's deadly. Alright, so that ends. That's the monster's turn.
Yep. And I am just down and out this round. Because I have to wait till after the next monster activation.
Yeah, we can't encourage you. We don't have that skill yet.
Not yet.
All right. So I'll sit back. Who wants to?
I'll go first. Since I'm right in the blind spot, I'll attempt to attack and then get out of the way, so y'all can maybe move in.
Go for it.
So Sonia is going to go for the attack in the blind spot. We're going to go with the Founding Stone,
Okay.
which is going to be 2 speed, and I need a 6+ instead of a 7 because of the blind spot. Come on, let's see it. Let's see it. I got a perfect hit. 2 perfect.
Ooh, 2 crits. Nice. Nice. So he gets to draw 2 hit location cards.
And what's cool, unless stated otherwise, I
You can look
get
at
to
both.
choose.
Yeah.
Yes, and choose which one.
Yeah.
So I've got, if the attacker has 3+ understanding, I don't, but that's not a bad one. Beast Rib's good. And failure, the white lion swats back. So I'm going to say fleshy gut for the second, just in case I fail.
Okay.
I'm going to go with the Beast Rib first. And
So-
now I'm looking
Yep.
wound.
So
Which-
how do you determine how you do now? How do you determine if you wound it?
If I wound. So what we do is we take a look at the monster's toughness. In this
Mhm.
case, the prologue white lion has a 6. So I need a 6 or better to wound. And Hell Dracul, since I don't have any strength modifiers, it is a 6 or better. So I take one of these dice and I roll it. And we're hoping for a 6 or better. And that's a 4. So that means
Was that
I failed to
was that
wound.
even a real roll?
Not really.
That was a sappy roll. Come on.
All right, so what we'll do is this. Let's see. Can I rotate it to 10?
You just do an R. Highlight it. Just do an R a bunch of times. There we
I was
go.
surprised.
It's still a fail, but at least it was a good roll.
Yeah. So since I failed, there's no repercussions for failing on the Beast Ribs. We just take this card and discard it.
Yep.
Now we go to the fleshy gut, and there is a failure, and we don't want to fail.
Yeah.
So we're going to go ahead, take a dice. We're going to use this one over here, and we're going to roll it. And it's a 2.
What happens when you fail?
So when you fail, the white lion swats back. Perform basic action, target the attacker. So we go up to the basic action card of the white lion that's up here over top of the AI deck. It's going to just turn around and attack me for 2 speed, looking for 2+.
Yep.
And the horrible thing about being the attacker is you cannot spend survival. So I don't get a chance to dodge this reaction. So I have to take these hits if it hits.
Oh,
And it
no.
missed one.
Missed
Yeah.
missed one, but 1 hit.
So I take 1 damage to a random location. On the foot. This is Hell
Man.
Dracul. All right, so I suffer a light injury on Hell Dracul. Not too bad.
You mean
It could have been
Sonia?
much worse.
On Sonia.
Oh, Sonia, my bad. I said Hell Dracul, but I moved it to it's on Sonia.
Okay. All right. So, what would you like to do, Pac-Man?
Let's
Doesn't your weapon has 1 strength on it, so that would have hit? Ed asked.
That would have been Hell Dracul, who is the green character who's currently knocked down.
Sonia is basically.
Oh, I do have 1 strength.
Ed was saying that don't you have on Sonia? Does the 1 on the Founding Stone mean 1 strength?
Right. That is true. I was thinking, for some reason, Fist and Tooth, I was thinking that the Founding Stone had 0 strength. So that 5 would have been a hit.
Well, what it?
Because the 6 and for the 1, I rolled a 5. So my toughness that I needed to beat would have been a 5 or better. So I would have landed 1 hit.
So you would have. So that hit wouldn't have hit you then. You wouldn't have failed.
Reaction.
Yeah, you wouldn't have failed that
Right.
one. So I'll spin the line back around. Good catch, Ed.
Thank you for picking that up.
Yeah.
That's a game-changing moment, right?
Yeah, and give yourself your leg back.
Okay, I take my leg back, and so that means I
You can move away.
wounded. So I wounded
Yeah, and then you
1
can move
location. So let's take 1 out.
Yep.
But I still have to resolve the second, which was
away. So
the
your first
miss.
action was to stab it, and
And I hit it twice.
You hit it twice. You failed 1, and then this one was the one that you wounded. So you're good.
And that was the one that I wounded. Okay, and then so now I move away.
Yeah.
So we're just going to move down 1 to stay close by.
Okay.
Wow, thanks. Good catch.
Yeah,
Wow.
very good catch, Ed. All right, so All right, so move down one. Move down one. Yep, perfect. And go for your rolls.
Yeah. So I need to
Roll both of them and hope for a 7+. 6+, sorry. You did
7.
1 hit.
Yep.
So you grab
Take
one of
that.
these cards. And then you flip it over. Oh no!
Wait, what did he pull? Hold on. I stepped away for a
No!
moment.
Oh boy.
Is it the trap card? It's the trap card!
Oh no!
No.
So the you went to attack the monster and it tricked you.
Sure did.
So the attacker is doomed, which means you can't dodge it, and
Right.
it performs a basic attack against you. Since I'm controlling the monster, I gotta roll 2 dice.
Yep.
And on a
Go.
2+, it hits you.
Oh yeah.
And all
fine.
the hit
How are you
locations will be
not going to?
I
reshuffled.
got
Oh, good.
I got a fail and a crit.
Yeah, well.
Wow.
So it hits you. It hits you once, right? Yeah, it
Yep.
hits you once. And let's see where it's hitting you.
Right in the head.
Right in the chest.
A weird roll.
Yeah, that was weird. So you just yep, pretty much. And
Okay.
does it turn around with that one? Oh yeah, it does. Perform a
It
basic
will
action.
turn the face.
Yeah.
Yes.
Dang it.
It will turn.
Okay.
Yep,
And you got to
coming back down here.
reshuffle the entire hit location, right?
Yes. And the trap card. All with it.
And which card?
And the trap card gets shuffled into again.
Okay.
So all the hit locations just reshuffle.
Why did it do that? Is it taking the whole deck or just the... Okay.
No.
All right. Flip.
We take these, yeah.
Shifted it.
Reshuffle.
All right. Oh wait, it's supposed to do something else. When enraged is in play, when the lion gains +1 damage token per monster level. So it actually would have hit you for 2, not 1.
Yep. Okay.
And if that's true, it also would have
been hit.
It would have held Dracula for 2, not 1.
Oh no.
So
that's why I forgot about enraged. So Hell Dracula's actually knocked down.
Hell Dracula's knocked down, but you got hit twice. It would have been 4, right? 4 damage?
I believe so.
Let's just keep going.
We'll pick it up from there. So there's 2. We have to remember that 2 damage token. So let me grab a token.
Yeah, grab that and put it on there. And you take 2. So one's gonna be you'll take 2 damage to the chest and you'll get knocked down because of the heavy.
Not get knocked down.
Did you grab the token?
I'm looking for them.
Oh, gotcha.
Rare gear. What's around here?
Around here somewhere. Oh, there's the bags up top. Red, green, DPS, black, dust dice, settlement event cards, brand archive.
Where's the tokens? They're around here somewhere. I know it. Filters. I'll find the tokens. Milestone.
Be encouraged. What's content?
Monster archive. Let's see. Oh, here they are.
You found them? Okay.
Yeah. +1 damage token.
Hey, Locator, welcome back. Yeah, so just go ahead and put it on the token thing so it'll bump it up. There you go. So it bumped up +1. There we go. All right. So things are looking bleak.
Pretty bleak.
Things are looking bleak.
You must fight to keep them alive.
I will rise up to the challenge of our rivals. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Try to find my other headphones. Where did I put them?
And then I'm gonna take a swing.
Swingity swing.
I rolled an 8 and a 7.
Nice.
So I hit him twice.
That's right.
So flip you.
That's not good.
And flip you. If I fail, it's not good.
Don't fail. You can
So
do
I
this.
need to roll. So I'm going for the crit. I want it. So what's this one? Let's do the lions. Ooh. Let's do the knee first. The beast's knee. So I'll do that one first and try to get a 6 or higher.
The beast knees.
Ooh.
The beast knees.
That's not good. Let's just go ahead and put this in discard. You're not gonna look at it anymore. Alright, let's go for the beast chest.
Yep.
Okay, so what's it doing? So the lion's gonna move I'm so sorry, Pac-Man. I'm so sorry.
Yep.
So the lion's gonna move monster forward in a straight line, cancel all hits now out of range. Any survivor passed over suffers grab.
Oh.
So the lion's gonna move 6, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he's gonna go here. Someone wants to grab and put him here.
Okay. He just
You're going with him.
like a dump
Oh,
truck.
he didn't run over you. He took you with him.
Oh, good. Even better.
And he did grab, which means you're gonna suffer 1 damage.
Per
And it is
monster
1
level.
damage. It's not 2. The 2 is only on the AI card.
Well, that all depends on where I hit him.
What's the monster level?
Head.
Oh, hit you in the face. So your head, you suffer a heavy wound.
A heavy?
Yeah, because the head only has an H.
Head only has. Yeah. Oh, okay. I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, got a concussion.
And that is my useless turn.
Wow.
Oh, man.
Okay, so everybody, I think everybody went who could go.
Yes.
All right, so it's the lion's turn. We don't flip back up yet until the lion's next AI go.
Right. And monster controller can move to Pac-Man.
Sure, Pac-Man, grab it.
Yeah, so gonna attack myself.
So pick target all non-deaf survivors. So everybody.
Yep.
Right.
Intimidate all targets. So roll a d10 per target. If the result is 2+ and is higher than the target's courage, target suffers 1 brain damage per monster level and knockback 6. Then it performs a basic attack targeting the furthest survivor within range. So we all need to roll a d10, just 1 d10, and you need to get a 2. You need to fail it. Fail it hard.
You need to fail it. Sounds easy. I'm gonna pull these dice off. I choose this one for Sonia.
Ugh, one time I roll a 9.
I rolled a 3 for Sonia.
Hey, Roger, how's it going? Welcome aboard.
And a 9.
For everyone who's wondering, Groovis Games Unlimited, that's Roger. Remember when I was telling you about Dungeon Crusade?
What?
This is Roger. Roger created Dungeon Crusade. Roger, I was giving them a full introduction to Dungeon Crusade, just showing it off and helping, getting everybody acclimated to the awesomeness that is.
My wallet's gonna hurt because of Canje now.
So welcome, Roger. Welcome. We need to talk so we can, because I wanna help you so much get that reprint going, because I want to play it. It's fantastic and it looks beautiful. So let's go ahead and finish dying and then we'll chat for sure. So everybody failed.
So I lose on Sonia. I take my +1 that I had is now 0. And then I take a light to the brain.
Big news. What's the big news? Tell me. So we all get knocked back 6 and suffer a brain damage.
Oh, knocked back 6 too.
I can't. Can I still be knocked back?
Yeah.
I hit the board.
Yeah, you do. You can be knocked back. Brain damage is that insanity or no?
Correct.
Okay. You're sending me a copy. What? Woo!
Oh, let's go.
Oh my god! gosh! I'll ship it out tomorrow for you. You can play it on your channel for everyone. I will play that game for sure. Woohoo! Thank you so much. Yeah, let's chat. So I can give you my address and send that to you. If you're on Discord, just let me know what your Discord name is, and we'll connect and I can send you that stuff. But thank you so much. That's awesome. Yes, I will be playing that. So okay.
I'm confused on the brain. Do I do the checkbox?
No. The brain damage is this one here. You do +1.
My headphones died.
Oh, you do +1?
Yeah, you get an insanity basically. If I remember, is brain damage insanity?
Brain damage. So what happens is it takes away from the insanity that you have gained. So in this case, if you have a 0, you're gonna tick off. There's a little box underneath.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Gotcha.
Which is bad because next time you get hit there, it's a severe injury to the brain. But there's some pretty cool stuff that can come from that too.
Is there?
Nicole!
My headphones died, so sorry.
No, that's okay. Hello, Nicole. Welcome.
What's up? Oh man.
All right.
I know, right? Because we've been talking so much, Roger. Okay, so I don't get knocked down. I get knocked back, and then it's gonna perform a basic action targeting the furthest survivor within range. Well, it moves 6, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Everybody's out of range but you. So,
Yep, me.
Sorry. Yeah, put him right up on you.
Oh yeah, no, I'm pinned to a corner.
Oh my!
Great. Does the map wrap?
No.
No, you just
this isn't the night cage. It doesn't wrap. And then it's gonna. So it says perform basic action, target the furthest survivor in range. What's the basic action?
Basic action is over right up here.
Pick target.
Yeah.
2 speed, 2+.
Yeah.
Cool.
You got the monster card, so you enjoy that. you roll those black dice. You roll these black dice and hope that you roll less than a 2.
The black one, sorry.
Yeah, go ahead. Share a link. Share all the link. Share it all. What was that just now? I don't know what just happened. Was that a roll?
That was a roll.
That was weird what it did. How did you do that?
I just kept doing F. Oh, it's flip. So let me do
R.
R.
Yeah, do R. Just keep hitting R. No, that's still flipping. Don't flip it. R it. Yeah, there you go.
Well,
so
a crit and a 9. I couldn't do it better.
So it's gonna do. This is an attack, so it's doing +1 damage each one. So you got to roll these 2 dice and see where it hits you.
Don't die.
So you get hit 2 times in the waist. So 1 for the shield. No. You put that one back because you got a shield up here.
Oh.
So take the shield off and then take off the little, and then 2 in the foot. So you get knocked down. Well, you're already knocked down. You don't.
I'm already knocked down. I'm about dead as is.
Yep. So that is the monster's turn. Yeah. Go ahead, Roger. Roger, go ahead and share the link in there so everyone knows. Go for it. Go for it. You are not disturbing.
You are not disturbing us, sir.
We should have kept with the flow. So that is the monster's turn. Now I think Hell Dracula should get up.
Yes, Sonia and Hell Dracula will both stand.
Okay.
And we are just like way far away.
Yeah, and Pac-Man's just kind of hosed in the corner.
We do have a founding stone. We could fling the founding stone. It's an auto hit and crit, but do we want to? It's those choices.
I say
it's not a big deal.
I say we do. We let's just fling it. So I'll fling mine. I'll throw my founding stone. And I hit. And let's see what I hit. Crit. This blow wallops the lion's head, causing shockwaves of blinding pain, persistent injury. Whenever the line draws an AI card, roll a 1d10. If the result is a 1 or 2, discard the card and end the monster's turn. Solid.
Yeah, boy.
Well worth it. Oh, and it loses an AI card.
Correct.
Okay.
It does.
All right. You go. You got...
Oops.
You can't get rid of the... Why'd you discard this one? It's persistent.
Oh, yeah, put it up right there.
Yeah.
I was just making the game harder on us.
It's like, why do you hate me so much?
Well, Canje, if you really want to get into it on stream. Alright, so is it back around? Actually, monster control, I think, will go to green, because green hasn't used.
Okay, go for it.
Alright, and it's... So you went... I don't have a founding stone. I will try to move closer, so...
Oh, yeah, you got the full green on where it can move, so...
1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 should be right here.
Yep.
And I'm just going to hang out right here. So that is my turn with that character.
Locator, last time you hit the monster, you knocked its thingy off.
Yeah, he did. I remember.
Yeah, Roger says stick around. Yeah, we're playing the game. We're teaching Pac-Man how to play. And we're just kind of going through seeing how it is. So that'll be good.
And this is the prologue. Yeah, this is only the prologue, by the way. This isn't even the real fight against this monster.
I'm dead.
Fling that founding stone, Sonia.
Okay. Alright, so I'm just gonna fling the founding stone. Goodbye, founding stone. I'll miss you forever.
So let's see what we're hitting.
Bam! We don't have to worry about the top part of the card, the reaction.
Yeah.
It's an automatic critical wound. So the monster
good.
in pain as the blow
Don't
breaks
fail
its
again.
backbone with a sickening crunch. Non-deaf survivors gain +3 insanity.
Ooh, we
and
all
they
do.
stand if they are knocked down.
Yeah. You stand up. You get to stand up. You get to stand up.
Wait, you got a critical? I missed that.
Yeah, the founding stone.
He threw the founding stone.
Oh, gotcha.
So you get you get the stand up and you get +3 insanity.
And it's for everyone, right? The +3 insanity?
Yep.
All right. So we all get to increase our brain armor by 3.
Yep.
And you're stood up, and we remove an AI card.
Yep.
Oops, that's 3. I can't move 3 at once. I just want the top card.
It's just one. I think it's just one.
Oh, it is just one.
It's just one.
Oh, we did better than I thought.
Yep. So now it's Pac-Man's turn because he stood up.
I'm gonna move real quick though with Sonia. I'm gonna come up closer. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and Pac-Man.
Oh, I should do that too after flinging my founding stone. Sorry.
Okay, yeah, you did.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about. You already took care of that.
Oh. Yep.
Get in there. Wreck its rectum.
Oh my gosh. You gotta start doing R's, man. Trying to be classy is not working for you. Just do the R's.
Boy.
So that's a miss. So double miss.
I have never hit this lion. He's just so agile. I mean, I just don't know what to say.
All
Look,
right.
Book is not life in this game, okay?
No.
Book is not life. All right,
No.
so we got to okay, so Hill Dracula's got the monster controller, so I'll let you do what you do.
Do what I do. I take the rest of these. No, not those. Take these.
Yeah.
And we're gonna flip them over, and we reshuffle.
So it's got
Here we
4
go.
health left.
We're almost there, guys.
We're almost there.
Hey, it's Claw.
Hey,
Not
look
too
at
bad.
that. It's your buddy. Dun,
Oh,
dun,
it's
dun,
this.
dun, dun.
Don't worry. I'm just here to. I am the tank.
Well, wait,
I am
wait.
tanking everything.
It said facing or in range.
Oh, wait, the white lion originally. Which way was he just facing?
Away.
Just
He
facing
was
to
this
the
way,
right.
right?
Yeah.
So this is what happens. It
Yeah.
says closest threat facing in range. Nobody, because
Yeah.
nobody's facing. And then it says closest threat in field of view. Well, you are not in field of view because
that's
you're in the
true.
blind spot.
That's true.
So that would be, I believe,
Okay.
none of us because we're not closest. Wait, it says closest threat
Closest threat.
in field of view.
Yeah, Roger. You can go ahead and share it. That's fine. I talk like a lot about and take them to the site to show them the Kickstarter page, so it's up there in the beginning. So that's perfectly fine. Yeah. So you say they sniff?
So, well, it says closest threat in field of view. The field of view is the entire board. Is the entire board.
But being in the back might take you out of that, so there might be a sniff. So where's the rules? To the rule book.
To the rule book, because closest threat in field of view doesn't say in range. If it said in range, then that would change up how this works. So I think it's going to move and attack, but it's not going to be able to attack. It's just going to move. Is Brian in here?
He's in here.
Okay, maybe he can help us.
Oh, wait, that was weird.
What, you threw the card?
So
where did it go?
It's on my side.
Would you look for mouse controller right here?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, pull it back. Sorry, it's doing
Closest threat in field of view would be Sonia's the closest in field of view. But the white lion cannot make it there, so the white lion
red, running over white in the process is what Rayner's saying.
Yeah, that's how I feel. That's what I'm thinking too.
So
what it does is it's going to knock you over. So all it's going to do is just knock you down. So it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you just get knocked down.
Yep, sure do.
You don't take any damage on collide, I believe. When you get ran into.
Not in this one, but I know another monster does that.
Right. Oh yeah, we do. And so now it won't be able to perform its attack, so it just is moving forward.
Yeah.
Which is kind of good for us, slightly. I mean, maybe.
Okay. Okay, so that makes sense. That what Rayner's saying makes sense. So because he was in the blind spot, it didn't see, so the closest person to field of view was red, which means it spun around and ran over to get to. Okay, thematically that makes sense to me. Gotcha.
Third time that's happened.
And then now after you're knocked down, the white line's like, oh, wait a second. There was somebody right there.
Do that again.
Okay, so our turns. We don't have founding stones. This just got harder. And bear in mind, Pac-Man, bear in mind, we haven't even gotten to the game yet.
I know. I am gonna die in the tutorial. Like, how does that happen?
I mean, and this is the easiest monster for us to fight right now.
This is the worst.
Oh gosh. I'm gonna step away for 1 second. Steven, I'm gonna let you run the show. I will be right back, but Steven's gonna run the show. I'll keep the board just like this centered. I just need to step away for 1 sec, and I'll be back.
Roger that. All right, since I'm running the show, we're gonna reset the game, and we're gonna be perfect. Everything will be fine. Oh wait, whoops. Well, Pac-Man, you're taking a nap.
Yeah, I'm just upside down.
You are just upside down. And actually being knocked down isn't such a bad thing. You're not considered a threat, so the monster won't target you.
Until it runs over me again.
Well, yeah, that's true. And you can still dodge while being knocked down. So if the monster were to attack you, you could still dodge. But you're just going to take a nap for now.
Sure.
Sonia is the only character within range to actually attack. So Sonia will do that. I'm going to move a 1, a 2, 3, 4. Right here's as good as anything. I don't want to get in front of the white line. That could be problematic.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. All I've got left is fist and tooth. Until I don't have any arms left.
I only have arms left.
Can you all hear me okay?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
My headphones died, so if I sound different, it's because I'm not talking through headphones anymore. It's coming straight through my phone.
Oh, that's fine. You sound fine. You sound
okay.
fine. Is Kingdom Death Monster a very complex game? Is it easy to understand? It is
fairly easy.
Well, this is the tutorial.
The basics of the game are actually fairly easy to grasp, but as the game progresses, there's a lot of depth, and there's a lot of things that change how things work in the game, and it will drive the complexity up. That's why it's almost a 5.0 on BGG complexity. But starting off, the game does a really good job of walking you through the process, and then after that, it doesn't hold your hand anymore.
Yeah,
so
so
there's a lot
it's
of
a
depth.
nice ramp up before it kind of kicks you off the cliff to your
Right.
death.
And it's punishing. It's not a game that you play when you're having a bad day. Definitely not.
There's bookkeeping in the game, and if we can survive this, you'll see some of it. But
Maybe you will.
So you're fist and tooth in it.
I'm fist and tooth in it.
So 2 dice, 8+.
2 dice, 8+. Here we go. I trust in me. Let's go.
Hey,
That's
you got one
hit.
of them. That's one hit.
All right. So what do we got? We got the Beast Brow.
It runs back over Pac-Man.
It might.
Yeah, it's actually.
Oh no,
the game.
guys,
No,
guys.
Roger, we are here having a blast. You are here at the table with us. Ask questions.
Yes, please.
Put in silly joke. Whatever you want to talk about it. Don't feel like you need to be quiet. This is a super open, safe environment for us to just kind of hang out and play some games.
Look, if you're quiet, you're gonna make me feel awkward.
Everybody get quiet. So yeah, this is a complete safe environment. If you feel like it chat, if the chat wants to talk about different things as we play, that's fine. If we want to talk about the game, the only thing I ask is, well, 2 things I ask. 1, keep us honest to make sure that we're following the rules properly. And 2, just kind of respect each other, and let's just have some fun in the chat and let's have a good time. Other than that, talk about whatever we want. Make some good jokes. We're gonna roll terribly, and we'll have a good time.
Bad jokes.
Yeah, bad jokes. Bad jokes are welcome.
All right, so guys, we want a wound, right? Because that's going to get us closer to victory.
Okay,
but look
let's see what
happens
we
if
got.
I wound.
If
I
you
wound,
it reacts.
Yeah. Well, we want to wound it anyway, so let's go.
Well, crit it. Don't wound it. Crit it.
Oh, right. That obviously.
Have
Should
you
I roll the 8 or the 7?
Have you tried critting?
Oh, right now, check it out. Bada bing, bada crit.
Wow.
He crit. He crit. What?
That is a false roll. I don't believe that.
What? That is what I am talking about. That's what I'm talking about. The white line's vision is impaired. The white line gains -1 accuracy token. Do it. Do it.
All right, so we'll remove an AI card, and that minus accuracy means it's harder for it to hit us. Let's go.
Rigged. No. All right. So did you? Can you add a token on there for him?
Yes, I've got it right here. Exit token. We want to flip it over though for -1, and bing.
Okay. And did you remove an AI card?
I did. Yes, AI card removed.
Sweet. So it's got 3 health left.
Oh, we're so close, ladies and gents. So close. All right, that is my activation with Sonia.
Okay. I'm gonna move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that is all I can do.
All right.
You've got Hildracul's turn.
Hildracul. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get out of the monster's way. 5.
Yes, it is a moral imperative to make fun of my rolls, because when I roll well, not letting it go. All right, so
that's why Canje prefers to play games where there is no fail in dice rolling.
I like failing forward. Failing forward.
Oh sure, yes. Oh man. Hey, look, Kingdom Death Monster kind of fails forward. You fail and still progress the campaign. It just gets worse for you.
Yeah. Failing forward in a positive method. Positive, not failing forward falling down the stairs. All right,
Well.
so next round, I guess we're cycling back to Sonya having monster controller.
Yeah, let's do it.
And
Sonya, you're finally back.
pull your card and do your damage.
Do my damage. So what's cool is with the AI deck is you can begin to somewhat predict.
Oh, the worst card. The worst card.
I know this one.
Who gets hit first? Who gets hit?
So closest threat facing in range. So unfortunately, Sonya is out of the facing part of the card.
So am
And
I.
closest threat is Mutton.
So am I. So am I.
The white line has peripheral vision, so
No, it doesn't. It's sights based on movement. I'm not moving. Actually, yeah, and I'll make it
food.
Yep, it's gonna go like that, and it's gonna hit. Look, 1 speed, and it has to hit you on a 3+ instead of a 2+.
Yeah, go ahead and roll that die. Roll that.
Yeah.
Roll that
Check
crit
this out.
fail. Roll that crit fail.
Nope.
It was almost. It was so close. It was so
After
close.
that.
So he's gonna hit me for 3 damage.
3 damage.
Ah,
Yes.
So go
To
ahead.
the. Check it out.
Where's
We're gonna
it
stay
going?
off your head. We won't hit your head.
I'm gonna die.
We hit the body.
Oh, I got it. Oh no!
Oh no!
1,
Yep.
2, and here we go for the 3.
Okay.
Where's that thing I gotta roll on? Where's that table?
All the way to the left, we have
Uh,
our severe injury table.
All the way to the left, and
Yep,
we are
and
on
here's the
body.
Yes, sir.
Reading.
Here we
He's
go.
got a Damage carried over, and it's a. Is that a
8.
4? That's a 4?
Is
Why
that
is
a
that
4?
not an 8?
That's a 4. It says it's a 4.
What?
It says it's
It's
a 4.
No.
But it shows me an 8 on when I look at the dice.
Yeah, I just have to go
Mhm.
over what it's saying when we hover over it.
All right, 4 then. Here we go.
I would love for it to be an 8, but it's a 4. Suffer -1 permanent strength. This injury is permanent and can be recorded multiple times. Gain 1 bleed token.
That sucks, but it's not
It's
as
not
bad as it could have been.
fatal, so I gain a bleed
Yeah.
token.
Oh, for bleed tokens, Pac-Man and everyone else, when you collect 5 bleed tokens, your character dies automatically, regardless of armor and whatever.
Temporary tokens. Here they go. Heal.
Permanent.
No, it's a temporary token, and
Yeah,
I
Bleed
get.
tokens temporary for the showdown.
And
We're
I
putting
get
on
it.
the
It was strength,
wrong one.
right? Strength
Yes,
-1.
strength -1.
Okay. So
wrong
flip
one.
this over.
Hey!
Let's see over here.
Yeah, don't
Oh,
put it
sorry.
on my character.
What?
Don't
What?
take it out on
What?
me.
Nobody saw that. Nobody saw that. Nobody saw that. All right.
Ugh.
And I am knocked back 6.
Bye.
Knockback. Knockback is knocked down, right?
No, knock back just pushes you back. Yeah, so you're not knocked down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bye.
Actually, wait a second. You should be knocked down because you did mark the heavy, correct?
Rainer said I could dodge it.
Oh yeah, that's right. You
What
do
is-
have 1 survival left, and that dodges the 1 attack completely. No matter how much damage is carried over.
Oh, sweet.
It dodges
Yeah,
the whole time.
yeah. I'm gonna dodge that. I'm gonna dodge that, and not take any damage. I don't want these. Get those things out of there.
Rainer's keeping us alive.
I will dodge. Thank you, Rainer, for keeping me alive. I don't want that bleed token. Get it out of here.
Man, I did so
So
good hurting you.
so I dodged that. So
Yeah.
nope, don't.
No more dodging for you. But that's a good time to spend for it.
All right. Okay, so that was a good dodge. All right.
Mhm.
Ooh. Okay, so then it's our turn. I'm gonna let you punch it in the butt.
I love punching.
Oh wait.
booty.
Pac-Man will get
Pac-Man
up.
stands up. Yeah, Pac-Man stands up.
Hey.
Now it's our turn.
All right, so Sonya's gonna fist and tooth the white lines.
Before
here.
wait.
What?
Wait.
Oh no, you should get out of the way.
Wait.
You should move and attack.
Let me go first. 1, 2, and I'll go here, and then I'll punch it. Or
Punch it.
I need a strength is to. Oh wait, I didn't get hurt, so just an 8+.
Just an A+.
Crit.
Yeah. Let's go.
Crit. Okay, so the beast femur.
Nice.
So, I need a what? I need a 6?
You need a 6 to wound since you don't have a strength increase.
Okay.
6 or better. Bink.
Almost.
Man. So close.
Almost. So, alright. That's my turn. Alright, now you can go.
I'm gonna grab its tail. All right, fist and tooth. I'm going in with my fist and tooth against this monster's backside.
Crit and 8. 2 hits.
Sweet.
Do it.
Oh, I say sweet, but please don't be the trap card.
All right. Cool. So we got Beast Heal, which is a persistent wound.
Nice.
And Beast Scapular Deltoid.
Too many big words. I'm going to go with the Beast Heal first.
Okay.
All right, so we're looking to wound. I do not have a strength increase, so I'm looking at a 6+ to wound. Here we go. Rolling dice. And I've got a 1.
All right, I'll ditch that.
Oh gosh, please don't fail this one. All right. Scapular Deltoid. I'm reaching in there. And that's a 3. That's a fail.
3. So what does it do?
Nothing.
Actually, it's just going to run away.
Oh yeah, it is. Full move forward and straight. Oh, so that's not as bad as it could have been.
Yeah.
Good thing you activated first. It is all the way up here, I think.
Yep.
Okay, well, ladies and gents, I'm done.
So both you and Pac-Man left to go.
All we can do is move.
You can only move 5, not 6. Right. I think so.
Yep.
Yeah, only 5.
Yep.
I'm gonna
Okay.
yell at it.
All right.
Monster controller passes to blue.
Okay.
We got power swat left. That sucks.
Yeah, we need to wound and get rid of that. Claw. Closest facing in range. Closest in field of view, which would be green.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to make it face you.
That'll work. This way we can get some booty shots on it.
Yeah. And then it is going to, it's on a 3+.
Yes. I don't want it to hit me.
And it's going to hit you for 2. It'll hit you for 2 each.
Yeah.
You're
I've got no dodge. No dodge available.
Chest and head.
Oh, no. All right, so chest. Light, heavy, so I'll be knocked down, but I get hit in the head. Knocked down. 1 damage carries over to the severe injury table.
To the table!
To the table! And we're going to roll for head.
Yep.
Oh, boy. Okay, an 8.
Yeah,
Concussion. Your brain is scrambled like an egg. Gain a random disorder. Gain 1 bleeding token.
Oh, random brain disorders.
Don't you love it? Don't you love it? So temporary token, 1 bleed, and I get a disorder, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to go over to the disorders deck. Give it a good shuffly shuff. We pull 1 card. Flip it over. And
Destovia, even the lightest armor rubs harshly against you. You cannot wear armor at the body location.
Oh.
Well, that's just somebody who's going to stay in the settlement should we live.
Stay in the settlement, it makes them better.
And does that knock you down?
Yes.
Okay.
I am knocked down.
Okay.
But I'll get up again one day.
All right. So,
Right.
Pac-Man, do your thing.
1, 2, 3, 4.
If you want, you can throw your founding stone, which would get rid of that power SWAT card.
Yes, it would. Unless you hit the trap card.
Unless you hit the trap card, then things just get nasty.
Yeah, I hit the trap card last time, so I'm not doing it again.
Do it.
You
You'll
know
be
it's going to
fine.
be trapped, so I'm going to attack.
Don't forget to roll the beast's head wound. Dang it. Raynor is keeping us honest. Before he goes, we have to roll.
Oh, to see if the hit location
Yeah,
to 2?
and it's a 2. Where's the head wound? Here, it says if the result is a 1 or 2, discard it and end the monster's turn.
Oh!
So you don't take any of that damage. Get rid of that disorder. Raynor's keeping us right.
Raynor, you need to be here every time we play this game.
Yeah. So you get rid of that bleed token as well.
I'll delete that card later.
Yeah, so we're good. Thank you, Raynor. You kept us alive, and you are not upside down. The monster is just disoriented and can't do jack. Okay, go for it, Pac-Man.
That is amazing. That is so good.
There you go. There you go. There's a hit.
Yay.
So pull your card.
You did it!
You did it. You did it.
Ta-da!
The white line, if you fail this, it'll jump back and then do some nasty stuff. So,
of course it will.
Well, you need to hit it for a. He still has his founding stone, so he needs to hit it for a 5. You just roll 1 die.
Oh, hold on a second. Sorry.
Hey, you hit him.
Sick.
Yep, you hit him. So you get rid of power SWAT, and this card goes over here because you didn't fail the hit. So that's it.
Yep. Yay.
So he has 2 health left.
Awesome. I did something.
Yeah, whoever's. Oh, he went offline because something happened.
Yep.
So I'll move 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep.
And I'll be in his blind spot, and I will take a swing at him. That's a 7, so I think I needed a 6. I believe. No, I needed an 8. This was Fist and 2. I need an 8 plus. So nope, I miss. I am no good. We will have 1, 2, 3, 4. Roll. Nope, that's a 7 and a 2. He needs an 8. And then you will move 1, 2 here. And try to hit. 8 plus. Nope. 6 and 3. So, no good. So we'll pass monster control to you. This just comes back out where the monster is going to closest threat facing in range, closest threat in field of view. So it would be red or green.
Green it is.
Green it is. Go ahead and roll one of these and try to roll low.
4.
You gotta stop with that throw. So so it's gonna do what it's gonna do. So 2 speeds, you're gonna roll both dice, and on a 3 plus, green gets hit.
I roll both of these again?
Yep. All right.
Yeah, it wasn't like.
So it hits both. So it hits green for 2. So you roll these to see where it hit. Both of them hit.
I'm back. It does not hit green at all.
Yeah, both of these are coming to you. Was that a roll?
No, that was not a roll. There.
2 waist, 2 hand.
2 waist, 2 hand. So
Yeah.
hands knock me down. Waist absorbs 1 and light injury. Jeez, green is like torn up.
Yeah, worse than me.
Wait, how can that be?
Okay.
Yeah.
And that is the monster's turn. So it is our turn.
All right. Well, I could go with Sonia
Yep.
and then try to get out of the way.
Go for it. Did you shut off your
Sonya.
camera?
Is it Sonia?
I didn't. Is my camera off?
Yeah.
Oh,
No, I did not shut off my camera.
It's all good.
Alrighty.
Yeah,
Well,
go ahead.
Sonia is gonna go. We're gonna roll 2 dice. We're looking for
8 plus.
7 or better since
8
I'm in the blind
plus.
spot. Nothing.
Oh, because you're in blind spot. No.
Got nothing. But I'm gonna go ahead and get out of the way. Let's
Yep.
go 1, 2, 3 here.
I'll move
Right.
1, 2, 3 here. And I'm going to try to get a 7 or better. There we go. That's 1 hit. Beast ribs.
Why are you fighting a lion?
The lion? Oh, that's who we're fighting.
What did I have to roll?
What'd you need to roll? What?
I rolled a 5. What did I have to roll? A 6, or because I'm behind it, a 5? I don't know anymore.
The accuracy of your fist and tooth would be a 7 plus.
A 7 plus?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I don't hit. I don't.
To hit it. Did you hit it, or are you?
I hit it, but I rolled and I got a 5.
Oh, and then to wound you would need a 6 plus.
Okay, so yep, fail.
Okay.
That ends my turn. So
Yeah.
Pac-Man, you're up.
1, 2, 3. Attack. I don't know why it does that. There we go. Yep, that's about right.
4 and a 2. Okay. A 4.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
that's-
So a 4 and a 2, so that's a miss, and I think that's it.
Yep.
So we're back to Claw. Oh, first, we pass the card to
So
you,
card-
and you roll a d10.
All right, let me roll a d10.
Yeah.
Right here.
Yep.
A 4.
Yep. Yeah, so it's gonna claw. Closest threat facing in range.
No one
Closest threat
'Cause-
in field of view.
would be Sonia.
Okay, so is it gonna run us over?
Let's see, what's the clear? That'd be 1, 2, or 1, 2. I could actually go like this. I could go 1. Oh wait, no, 1. That would be 2. 3 is too far, so it will take the shorter route, which is
Let it just run me over if it
1,
wants to.
2.
Yeah, it's gonna run
And
both
turn.
of us over.
You want it to just run me over? So it will go.
It's gonna.
It'll go 1,
run-
2 down to you.
Oh
So-
yeah, we could do that.
Yeah,
So
it'll
we
just
could
run
go
me
1.
over.
So what happens here is you're going to suffer collision and knockback. So you're going to be knocked down and then knocked back 5 spaces away. So just towards the board edge.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm fine.
And then it's going to do its stuff.
Okay, so 2 speed, you get to roll for your own pain.
Oh, delicious. I love pain.
Your
So
video
2
never came
speed.
back up, by the way. So let me roll.
Man, that's so weird. Is that
yeah, it hit
8
you
and a
for
3 both hit?
Yeah, because it needed a 3
Ouch.
plus, so both hit, and that's double. That's 2 damage in both places.
I do have dodge left, so let's just see what happens. We've got 50.
I think you should dodge 1.
I'm going to dodge 1 foot, and it's
Yeah.
going to get my other foot for light and heavy, so I am knocked down.
Yeah.
Has anyone lost an arm yet or anything?
No,
A
not
limb?
yet.
No,
not yet.
my arms
No.
are good.
Okay.
Not yet.
Because that enrage
Uh,
card is still there. Then.
We'll just leave this on the deck because it's the only thing left. We just got to hit this monster 2 more times, man. 2 more times.
2 more wounds, and it's
And
finally
the only
dead.
person that can attack is Pac-Man, so go for it.
Yeah. Wow, this is weird.
Go Pac-Man!
So yeah, I'm gonna attack.
7
go.
plus. Well, 6 plus.
Yeah, with the Founding Stone.
There you go. 2
Oh,
hits.
Yeah.
2
Let's
hits.
do this.
Pull those 2 cards.
Kill it,
Oh,
kill it,
yeah.
kill it.
Flip them over.
Impervious, dang
Alright. One of them you can't hurt, but the other one you can.
Yep, going beast tail first.
Okay. We're gonna need a.
So, Beast Tail has a reflex. That means whether you wound or not, it's going to perform this reaction.
Hmm. Sorry.
Oh, go for the. Do you want to go for the glorious main first, just in case? Because you'll get some strength, so you can try to strike the beast's tail with a little bit more buff if you crit.
Yeah.
So I'd say go for the main first.
Sure, why not?
Because that'll give you some nice stuff. So roll 1 die.
Nope.
That's a miss. Well, then that's just a discard. No harm, no foul. Now you can
Right.
go for the tail.
Nope.
Oh, 2. Here we go. Move monster full forward in a straight line, cancel all hits, and he's gonna grab. So he grabs you.
Yep, I'm still knocked down.
You are knocked down, and he's going all the way here.
And we take 1 point of damage?
For
monster
1
level.
point of damage.
Yep.
Where, though?
Oh, no.
I take it in the waist.
And I take it in the... Is that the head?
That was not a roll.
Okay.
You take it in the waist.
All right, and that's Sonia?
Which you already knocked down. Red. Yeah.
Yes. All right. So light damage on the waist.
Okay.
Your Sonia is.
So,
Not Sonia.
Hell Dracula, look at this.
So Hell Dracula gets to get up,
Jesus.
but we stay down, and yeah, it is a fun time in the old town tonight. So
We're almost there. We're so close.
So you get to attack it.
Who wants to go first?
Oh, go.
Someone, please hit this thing.
Kill it. Kill it already.
Okay, here we
Kill
go.
it, please. Here we go.
6 is what you're looking for.
So 1 hit.
Okay.
So 1 hit.
We're getting so close. Oh no!
What was that? And
So hold on.
You've activated my trap card.
You've activated my trap card.
So it's going to attack you, basically.
Yes.
So that's going to be 2 speed on a 3+. So whoever has the monster control card needs to roll that beautiful bean footage. That would be you, Steven.
I don't want to. Do I have to?
Yes.
I'm going to kill you. I don't want to kill you.
It's fine. I already accepted my fate.
One miss. You have a dodge.
You do have a dodge.
You can't dodge. He can't dodge. He's doomed.
Oh no, yeah,
you can't dodge.
Doomed.
He's doomed.
You're doomed.
Yeah.
You're doomed.
So you're gonna take 2 damage on roll that dice, my good sir.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just praying. Here we go.
Chest.
Body.
Ooh.
Cool. That's not
Oh,
good.
that's not good.
You could have done arms.
So let's go over here to the left let's just make our way, and I think you have to roll twice on this table.
Oh, yeah, because 2 damage, huh?
Yeah, you got hit twice.
No. You only have to roll once. It's per hit, not per damage.
10 bowled over. The blow sends you sprawling, and you're knocked down. That's it.
That's the
Good
best
roll.
outcome ever.
Yeah.
Best roll I could get.
We could have used that 10 for a wound, but that's cool.
You said, he only gets 1 because it was just 1 place. It's just 2 damage on 1 place. Gotcha.
Right,
Gotcha.
exactly.
Okay. All right, so Green's turn.
Yay! And it's facing me. Even better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to go off to the side.
Yep.
And here we go.
Before you do that, I can't forget.
Oh, yes.
Sorry.
And that. Okay, go for it.
All right, got our dice. Here we go. And
Very lucky roll, Brian. Very lucky roll.
I've got a 6.
You need an 8.
I need an 8. Well, that's it.
Yep,
that's all she wrote.
That's all she wrote. So, closest threat facing or within range and in field of view. Well, we're all knocked down, save for you.
Wait.
And we gotta pass the card. Let's see, it's you. It's back to red.
Okay.
Yep.
Wait a second. Does it have to attack me?
I mean, it needs a 3+.
Oh, it's gonna miss. Check this out. Watch. Nope. Hit me pretty good.
Yep. This is gonna do 2 damage somewhere.
Yeah, good luck.
This is
Hopefully
gonna
the waist.
sting.
Ooh.
Nope.
Chest
Body.
and hand. Body and hand.
Okay. So hand. I'm rolling twice on the severe injury table. One for the hands, one for the waist.
Good luck. Where'd the other?
Is it waist or
there's only 3
body?
dice.
Is it waist or body? His body. Body and
His
hand.
body.
Body and hand.
Should I roll hands first or body?
Sure, go for it.
All right, hands first. Yes.
And the blow sends you
Unbelievable.
sprawling and you're knocked down. And then
All right.
body.
Unbelievable.
The body. A 5.
5.
Destroyed back.
Suffer minus 2 permanent movement. You can no longer activate any gear. And
The
you
2
gain a
plus
bleed.
strength.
So you get minus 2 permanent movement. And
Minus
a
2
bleed token.
permanent, yeah. So that +1 permanent strength didn't really help me there. So -1. I get a bleeding token,
Yep.
and I can activate gear with 2 plus strength. So I have to take a note that I have a destroyed back.
Can you
I
grab
can't grab that
I
anymore.
got it.
Nope.
No. Why did you drop
It's stuck right there.
Why did you drop it there? There we go. I got it.
All
I got it. All right, there we
right,
go.
so notes.
Oh, shoot.
We forgot to draw.
Yeah, roll and see if we can take that back.
Yeah, roll that
it.
D10. Here we go.
Yep, it did it. Okay.
Dang it.
So now it is everybody else gets up but green.
Destroyed. Back.
All right, let me go first so if I can at least hit it. Actually, you go first so you can get behind it and punch it.
Okay.
Sonia, and then if you can, Pac-Man can throw a stone and we can end this.
1, 2. Let's do it. Let's finish this.
Okay.
All right. Going in with 2 dice. Oops, there it goes. And roll. We're looking for 8 or 7 or better.
Crit.
We got 2 hits.
Double. 2 hit. Nice. All right, go for it.
Pull 2 cards. We got 1 card, which is that, and
Beast gut
that.
and sweet. So failure
Failure.
will swap back. Failure, monster roars, and we'll get brain damage. I don't like brain damage and knockdown, so
Yeah, we're gonna have to do this one. Oh dang.
yeah.
We'll fleshy gut it. I feel confident about this.
Let's do it.
And it's a crit on a 9 or better.
9!
Yes! It's a crit because of the fist and tooth ability.
Wow.
The
Which one
white
did-
line,
Which one did you
fleshy
choose? Okay.
fleshy gut. The white line vomits all over you. It feels awesome.
Gain a basic resource and 3 insanity.
Dang, I'm so insane right now.
And it got hurt, so it lost its last AI card. You just have to hit it one more time.
All right, so here we go. I got my basic resource. I got some hide for us.
Brian, why do you wish such horrible things on us? Why?
It is guaranteed to happen.
Here we go. A 7. I'm looking
Wait, was
for...
that? Did it just go up and down?
It just went up and down, but a 7 is a wound.
Okay. Okay.
Because we need a 6 or better to wound it. And I
okay.
flipped a 7. Should I roll it again? Because that was kind of just like a meh.
I don't know. I'll let the group decide.
Chat, decide. Should I re-roll? Because that was just kind of a meh. We can do this. We can re-roll it.
Yeah, so
I think we re-roll it.
you want to reroll it?
We're re-rolling.
Okay.
A crit!
A crit. There you go. That's all I'm talking about. So the blow destroys the white line's jaw. Persistent, no jaw. Roll a d10 on a 5 plus the jaw. The white line's jaw flies off its face. The attacker gains. So see if you can get a courage and a token. So roll a d10. No, we didn't keep it. We re-rolled and it worked out.
And I got a 1 on this one.
Okay, so it doesn't fly
that's
off,
the payoff.
but it's dead. It's dead.
It's dead. We got it, guys.
Oh my gosh.
Unbelievable.
So we all live.
Can I look to see if the next card that I would have thrown would have been the trap?
Sure.
Yeah, pull it. Nope,
Oh,
it would have
no.
been a trap. Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
We did it.
so we did it, ladies and gents.
All right,
White Lion
so
dead.
White Lion is dead. All right, so now after we finish this, and I'll let Steven go continue the explanation, but we immediately move to resource gathering.
Yes. So when we go to, just going to go a few pages ahead. This is just taking us through how everything works. Oh, right here. Boop. Go back one. Here we go. Survivors are victorious. This blue section here. We're going to collect rewards, which is going to be 4 lion resources and 4 basic resources.
Okay.
And then we're going to continue to the first story, which is going to go into the settlement phase.
All right, so I'll shuffle up White Lion resources. And
I'll shuffle basic.
1, 2, 3, 4. And we got...
Yo.
Well, we got some interesting stuff.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we'll be able to craft some pretty interesting stuff. All right.
I'm excited.
So now we're turning to the page to go to the settlement.
Yes. So now we go ahead and click next page. And this takes us through the settlement phase and such.
Yeah, and Steven will explain this. Now, Pac-Man, you'll say to yourself, "Oh, we went through hell. Things should be fine now."
No. No.
At least for the first day, things are fine.
Are you sure? Don't we pull something for the first day too?
I don't think so. We'll get there.
Okay,
we might.
Let's do it.
We'll see. So it's just going to take us through our setup. So we're going to have our survivors return. But with setup, we get to name our settlements.
Oh, and we got to roll for population too, right?
Well, yes, soon we'll get there. Okay. So place a settlement, blah blah blah, double-sided. Survivors return. All returning survivors get 1.
Yeah. 1 survival.
1 survival. So since we're all returning, we just get 1 survival.
Yep.
If you already have survival, you do not gain 1 more survival.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we have not increased our limit yet.
Gotcha.
To gain more. Alrighty. Let me scroll in.
And we gain endeavors.
Now we will gain endeavors and update the timeline. So gaining endeavors are these little tokens up here on the showdown board up to the right. We gain an endeavor per survivor that has returned.
Oh, 4.
So we get 4. 1.
Hope you're okay, Lou.
Yeah, I know, poor girl. She's had a cough forever. Sounds like a goose.
Rainer says the bad cards don't start till year 2.
Yeah, right. Very true.
Okay, so we update the timeline.
So now we go to our settlement sheet, which we need to find because this is a new one for me.
Here.
That's survivors, new survivors. Oh, timeline right here. If you look up in the right corner of the main, right? Yes, it'll say like campaign, hunt, showdown, timeline. It's kind of hiding in the main menu bar, where there's like games, object, music, blah, blah.
Gotcha.
There's a timeline, so you click that. So whoever is, I think, in charge.
There you go.
Oh,
there you go. You got it.
No.
And then we're gonna mark year 1. We click that box.
Okay.
And it's gonna take us to this event which says returning survivors.
Yep.
So we're gonna
go there. Oh, sweet! You click invitations right there. Nice.
Bada bing.
This mod is nice. So
I like it.
So we killed the lion, and we're like, we still don't have the Netflix password.
We're still waiting. But we get first words.
So we nominate a survivor, right?
Yes. It can be one of us.
I don't care who. Let's give it to Pac-Man. He's new.
Sure.
All right, Pac-Man.
So you'll gain 1 courage. They lead the other survivors in learning to speak to one another. They discuss their situation, realizing they must hunt to live, and the white lion to the quarry. Add the white lion to the quarry list on the settlement record sheet. Your settlement gains the language innovation. Search the innovation cards for the language. Place it face up in your play area and recorded on your settlement sheet.
Okay. So we're going to go to innovation deck, search. I feel like we should have rolled for population before we did this.
Oh,
Where
I didn't
is
ask us
language?
to.
Innovation deck, language, ammonia, paint. Got that. Oh, it's over here. Language is already out on the board.
We can roll for population. We can roll for population if you want.
We should, because hold on a second. Let's go back real quick. When it says update the timeline, settlement event first day. Find the first day settlement event card and place it in the play area. First day determines the population of your settlement.
Okay.
We have to do this and then we trigger story events. So
okay.
yes.
Okay, so pull up the settlement board again. Well, before you do that, he's got a roll, right?
So right here, back where the endeavors were, is our first day settlement card. So this is what we get to read to kick us off.
The Survivors Wonder. The first day event will help us set up settlement. If this is the first event of any campaign, the Survivors wander, drawn to a blooming light in the distance. They find the serene comfort of a towering pile of lanterns and a small collection of scared people. On a deep, instinctual level, they know this area is safe and they make it their home. Roll a d10 to determine your starting population and record the result on the back of the settlement record sheet. Choose and record genders for unnamed survivors. You may name an unnamed survivor and create their survivor record sheet at any time. So, Pac-Man, roll it.
This is the most important roll of the campaign.
What do we got? What do we got? What do we got?
A 6.
A 6. So
we've
got 8 unnamed survivors plus our returning survivors. So 12 people.
That's 12 people. Well, that's good.
Yeah, so pull up the campaign sheet, please.
Campaign sheet. Select people of the lantern. Do I have to hit begin? Where's our campaign sheet? Dead survivor, living survivors. We have.
That's
how
the
many
one
again?
you had, right? Is that the one you had up?
That is the one, and it says people of the lantern begin campaign.
So
I don't know. This will overwrite your existing settlement. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, is it doing weird stuff?
Yes. We have to reset the we have to rename our survivors.
Oh, it started over the game. Gotcha.
Which is okay. We're fine. We just have to know that we lost our founding stones.
Well, you took a permanent damage too, right?
Yes.
Where is
-2 movement?
Where's the settlement sheet marked down?
Right here, living survivors. We have 4. We need to pull out more new survivor. 5, 6,
gotcha.
7, 8, 9, 10,
11, 12.
Cards and 11, 12.
Yep. So, I'll put mutton here.
-2 movements.
Mutton gets this. And
we all have a survival. Yeah.
We all have survival, and our resources are still up here on the board.
Courage. Yeah.
Yeah, and then you get a courage.
Yeah.
And founding stones have been removed.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Not mine. I didn't use mine.
Right, so you're good with yours.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And I got my destroyed back and -2 movement. Dang it.
So on the timeline, then we go to returning survivor.
Now we're back here. So you've got your courage. Build the innovation deck. All right.
So
I think it's already built.
Is it?
Let's see. It has ammonia, drums, hollow. Yes, it is already built.
Okay.
So we're good there.
And then glowing center. Armed with the language, the nominated survivors aptly name the glowing center of their home the Lantern Horde. The settlement gains the Lantern Horde settlement location. So if you can grab that one.
Yes. Let's see if it's already there. It's already here.
A nominated survivor sits in front of the Lantern Horde in awe and gains 1 understanding. They must skip the next hunt. Put that one who was the one who was super hurt.
It could be that one, or it could be any of the unnamed survivors that we have as well.
but I can use it for Hell Dracula.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hell
All right,
Dracula
so that's
again.
1 understanding.
Yep.
And skip hunt, so I'll click that and rename my character.
Yeah, survivors are far south end of the board. There's a broken back card you can put on your injured person.
Okay, I'll put that. Let's go to. I just have to rename this character.
Yep.
Sonia Blue. All right, broken back. That's under injuries. Abilities, fighting arts, severe injuries. I will search for it. Destroy genitals. What?
You don't need that. All right,
goodness.
so the nominated survivor sits out, so they'll gain 1 understanding. Check off the skip hunt box on the survivor's record sheet. They cannot be selected as departing. And then return back to the settlement phase. Okay. So that was the that was the first day returning survivors.
Yes.
Then we're updating the death count. Nobody died.
Right.
Then we check milestones. The first time the death count is updated, we get principal death.
Nothing there.
So we don't have any milestones on the timeline.
Right.
And oh, I forgot to check this off. Come on.
Oh, we still have to name our settlement too.
We can definitely deal with that. Okay. So now we go to develop.
Yeah.
So do we get the Caterium already?
Not yet. No, we have to fight the level 1 white lion, the true level 1.
I can't fight. I need weapons.
So we get to build. What we have here is the lantern horde. If you go back to the settlement, we can spend an endeavor to get a bonesmith. We can spend another to get the skinnery, and then another to get the organ grinder.
I think the bonesmith is the weaponsmith, right?
Correct. Skinnery is armor, and organ grinder is items.
Cool to get the bonesmith. Is that all right?
Yeah, we could pick up all 3 if we want. And the other option is to use an endeavor and then the 3 resources to innovate to potentially increase our settlement.
No making babies?
If we get the organ grinder, we have a chance to make a baby. It's going to be rare. Do we have love juice? No love juice.
So I place the bonesmith down, and this is what's going to allow us to build stuff. So from our resources, and let me grab all our resources that we got.
We can also go ahead and get the other settlement locations too if we want to get the skinnery and organ grinder, because these endeavor tokens do not carry over. They'll be lost if we don't use them.
I'm fine either way.
Yeah, let's go ahead and get the rest. So that's going to cost us 3. And I should also have a hide resource as well.
Yep, you should.
So let me go search for a hide resource real quick. Hide.
I think the bone axe is what I'm...
I say yes, we create weapons over armor, in my opinion.
All right, so you said we're getting what? The
skinnery and the organ grinder. Oh, man.
Okay. So that was 3 endeavor.
Yes, already spent. So we have 1 endeavor left if we want to innovate, but that's also going to eat up resources to innovate right now. And we need weapons.
Yep. So how much organs and how much bones do we have?
We have 3 organs, and we have 3 bone, and 3 hide. We have 3 of everything.
So I'm gonna grab an axe if that's cool.
Sure. Axe is a great weapon.
Why do you not search the whole thing? Okay. Oh, there it is. All right. So the reason why, sorry, we're kind of rushing this one, and we'll get it explained out. But the reason why I'm grabbing this bone axe is because if you look at the bone axe, I dropped it over here where the founding stones are.
Mm.
Pac-Man, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay. So the bone axe, it's 2 speed, but it's on a 6+,
Okay.
and it gives us a little more to hit, but it also has this thing that's called frail, which is not great. But it
No.
has savage once per attack. If you critically wound, costs 1 additional wound. This effect does not apply to impervious hit location.
It's really good.
Yeah.
That sounds much better.
Yeah. So I'm gonna take actually, I think I usually get the dagger, right?
Dagger's good for range. It's harder to hit with the dagger.
Or is it
Or no, that's the darts. I'm thinking of. Yeah, the bone dagger's pretty good.
Yeah, the dagger is what I get. Sorry, not that. I get
But if you want to get the bone axe, I mean, that's fine too.
Oh, the dagger lets me roll 3 dice. so I'm going for the dagger. Okay. So I'll grab. Oh, I get the names got all twist turny. Here. You shall be fun. Okay. So I'm good. What would you like?
How much bone did that cost? Just one?
1 bone, 1 organ. The dagger is just 1 bone, sorry. 1 bone.
So we'll get rid of a monster bone, and that's it.
Yeah.
So this monster bone, I'm going to put back in the
Mm-hmm.
deck over here.
So you get to determine what you want, and basically what it's showing here, this is the crafting part of the game. I don't think the dagger is fragile. I know the axe is fragile. No, the dagger is not fragile. Yeah, the dagger is not fragile at all, Ryan. The axe is fragile. So this is basically the crafting part of things where bonesmith is weapons, skinnery is armor, and organ grinder is like additional add-ons. They're kind of like accessories. So
Yeah.
if you want to get some weapons, the right side is what it costs to make it, and you know, like with that cloth that you had on, which added +1 to your waist, armor adds more to defense. And if you notice that there's colors on the side of the cards, linking those colors together adds bonus things that you can be able to do. So it's kind of like skilling up.
We also get to heal and reset our current survivors that were out on the hunt.
Yeah.
So I'll do that for us.
Yeah. So who are you? Yeah. What would y'all like to grab?
I'm gonna just continue with weapons. I'm not gonna worry about armor yet.
Okay. What are you gonna get?
I would probably go with a bone axe.
You're going with the bone axe?
I think that's a good idea.
Okay, so bone and then organ, not a hide.
Oh, we'll take 1 sinew. I know we want to keep one of these sinews for metagame purposes.
Okay.
But if we want to spend it, we can spend it. No worries.
Yeah, we can get another one. I kill another one. So
yeah, I get.
All right, Pac-Man, what do you want?
By choosing a weapon, I guess that's what I'm confused.
You will make whatever you feel like you think you may need for your character.
Yeah. So this is kind of where it's the build them how you want, and what we kind of have is just this is the build them out to see how you want. Now we're saying that armor is great.
Mm-hmm.
You have a founding stone that you can use, but you can also get another weapon.
Try to hit easier.
Yeah, I'd probably say, do you want him to start building out his armor set? Just give him a dagger and start building out his armor set?
Yeah, we can go that and try to build up a skinnery.
All right. So we're keeping a sinew. So there's 1, 2, 3. Actually, that's an organ. That's anything. So that's 4.
Anything. Yeah.
He's 1 away from completing that set.
Wow, that's pretty good.
So just keep the sinew and let him have the rest.
All right, the rest is yours to do with.
So with the can you find him a bone dagger, please? And
yes,
you decide out of these 5 items, which one you want. Now you already have a waist, so I'd probably say get the rest, get the rawhide vest, the
get the
gloves.
rest besides the waist, yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yep, pretty much.
Here's the boots. Here's the gloves.
Oops, we're keeping that.
Here's the vest. So it's the boots, gloves, vest, and headband. There you go. So that'll build your character. And what you do is you arrange, when you put it on the board, arrange it so these colors match up. So, and that's like if you do like this, it's just kind of a jigsaw puzzle piece.
I see, yeah.
You want to arrange it. Now these ones. So now, because they've lined up, you get this. You get +1 evasion when you go out because of this, because your blue and red are matching up. And this one says that you can use an action to reveal the top 2 AI cards, place them back on the top of the deck in any order. And when you depart, you get 2 survival.
Okay.
I thought you were giving him a dagger, not a dart.
Oh, whoops! I grabbed the wrong one.
Yeah, because darts are 1 loss.
Oh, whoops! I need to reset this ramp, and now I can find the dagger. There's a bone dagger.
Yeah. So you have. So now, if you notice up here, you see when you put them on, they all tick off.
Yep.
That you have 1 armor on all your body parts. If you once you buy the pants, you get the complete set, which comes with a bonus.
Gotcha.
Which is an armor set that you'll get. So you're pretty solid.
Hopefully.
So yeah, once you go out, you get when you depart, you get 2 survival, 1 evasion, and you get some good stuff. So cool. You said you want to hang on the 1 sinew, so cool.
Yes.
We have an endeavor. Do you want to? You sure you don't want to? You sure you don't want to?
We could try to make a baby.
Yeah, let's try to make a baby.
So we have the augury. So we're going to spend an endeavor and then roll a d10.
Yeah. So we're gonna let Pac-Man do this. So we're gonna try to make a baby.
Okay. Which let me just roll one of mine.
Yep. Roll it. Is that a 5?
A 5.
So 5.
Roll. Add +1 to your roll result if your understanding is 3 or higher. So what happens at a 5? You gain +1 survival.
But since your survival's maxed, you don't gain survival.
Yeah. So
since our survival limit currently for the whole settlement is 1.
Yeah, we were going for if there was an 8, then we could try to make a baby.
Yeah. But that's all right. We didn't lose a resource, which would have been the next thing.
Yeah. So we're good.
Yeah.
And then what we do from this point, and I'll just take it to we'll do the hunt, and then we'll call it. So
we want to do the hunt right now. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so that we can do a full round, and then basically after the hunt is back to the fight, and then recycle.
Ooh, the hunt is fun. I love the hunt. So we record our stuff, good, which we've got now, and now we're going to depart. So now anything that gives you bonuses upon departing will apply now.
Yeah, because mutton's good. So basically, you will gain. Well, you're maxed on survival, right? Is he maxed on survival?
Correct.
He gains evasion. Yeah.
Here's an evasion token for you.
So put it down on the temporary token.
This will make it. Oh, sorry. That'll make it harder for you to get hit.
Yep.
Which is nice.
And we're ready to go on the hunt.
Not quite. I need to take a new survivor out. We can't take.
Oh, that's right.
So let me see if I can pack this character up.
Back to settlement.
There
you go. And then select a new one. Spawn. Do spawn to do it.
Oh, spawn. Boop. And
Ooh,
can I pick you up?
Wow.
I think I can pick it up.
Okay. Can you?
Maybe? Nope.
There you go.
Put that over
I
there
got
for
it.
me.
I got it. There
There
we go.
you
Okay.
Whoop.
And you get
And a new name.
you get +1 survival for leaving, right? Or no?
When I name my survivor. So we're gonna go with Jago. We're gonna make this a man.
Someone play Killer Instinct.
Yeah, I love Killer Instinct.
And you get your survival for giving it a giving. Okay. So let's go on the hunt.
Oh yeah.
Going hunting.
Going hunt.
Going hunting. So how we do
Uh,
the hunt? We go back up over here to that left side on the main screen,
Yep.
and you hit hunt,
Yep.
and then you search.
Lion.
Right now, we can only go after the white lion,
Yep.
and it's level 1.
Yep.
And begin hunt.
Yep.
Blink. And it sets up the hunt track for us.
Okay.
And here's our hunt party.
Yep.
So all
Sure
we're
is.
doing is just progressing. So we're gonna move one, read the card, move one, read the card, move one, read the card.
Yes. Now we need to choose who's going to be the event revealer, because certain abilities will target the event revealer or party members.
Not it.
So you want to go first, Pac-Man? Be the first one?
Sure.
All right.
All right,
So
so
we'll-
move us in.
Move us on, and then we'll take this card and flip it over.
Oh.
Maybe I should have moved him first.
You just put them off to the side.
Romantic breeze. The hungry lion sniffs the survivor's musks on the wind. Move the lion one space towards the survivors on the hunt board. If it moves into the survivor's space, it ambushes. If the white lion ambushes, they skip their first turn. Then we roll for a random hunt event.
So white lion will just
Already
move
moved him.
forward.
Already moved him.
Oh, you already moved them? All right, perfect. And now we're going to roll on the random hunt. So how this works is up here by campaign with the arrow up. It says search rules events. You're just going to type in... Oh, wait. First, we need to roll 2 dice.
Yep.
You're going to choose one to be the 10s and one to be the 100.
Okay.
Which one's the
10.
10, Sue?
100.
Okay. Roll them both.
$200.
24. 24.
24. So we come up to this white bar, and then you hit 24. That should do it. Yes, hunt events 12 through 24. Like that.
Yep.
And then now we look for 24.
Over here in the corner.
Bada bing.
Food for the mouths of others. The survivors pass a stone face that appears to be holding something in its mouth. The event revealer investigates. Gain +1 courage and roll a d10.
Sweet.
Oh, courage.
So you're going to
Yes.
gain another courage
That's good.
and roll a d10.
Good luck.
Where'd my... Okay, there they are.
7.
7.
All right.
7 does. On 7, more rocks. What did you expect? Gain 1 founding stone starting gear.
Hey.
Hey.
You got 2 founding stones
Nice.
Can I
So I'll
give
put that-
somebody one?
right there for you.
Yeah. You got 2 founding stone. Alright.
Now you're not dual wielding them, but you do have 2
No.
founding stones.
So next up is the next person. So Steven.
Alrighty. I will move us forward.
Okay.
Reveal, and we've got Crawling Lion. While the survivors stalk the white lion, the monster hunts something else. Move the white lion one space away from the survivors on the hunt board in pursuit of its prey. The white lion starts the showdown with ground fighting in play. Oh, that's fun.
Okay.
All right, and that's it for me.
You got the easy one. Here we go.
So
We're gonna die.
ground
Torrential
fighting.
downpour. Random roll. Just a regular roll. Random roll.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, D100.
Red is
D100.
red is hundreds.
Red's 100. All right. 10, 191?
So is it?
Or wait, 101?
Is it 1?
It's just 1.
Is it?
just 1.
Is it 1? It's 1,
It is
right?
just
Zero,
one.
zero.
Why is it just one?
Yep.
Yeah, because
There is no
because
101.
Yeah, there's no 100. There's 0, 0. So if you get 0, 0, and 0, it's 100.
Yes.
That's not a 0. That's a 10.
Well, it's 100. It's a on a D100. There is no 10. There's a 0, 0, which marks that number. So basically,
That's a 1. There
it's
is
a 1.
Yeah, there is 100 random hunt events, but not 101 random hunt events.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So look up 1 on the search.
So we go here, and then we hit 1 through 11. What's number
Okay,
1?
broken lanterns. The survivors feel something crunchy beneath their feet. The event revealer must choose to lower their lantern and investigate, or ignore the sensation and continue their journey. If we choose to investigate, I gain a courage and
Roll a d10. Otherwise, we roll again.
I'm gonna get the courage. I'm gonna do it. Give me the courage. Exactly. So let's see what we get. 2!
That's fine.
You fumble and cut your foot on a jagged shard. Suffer monster level event damage to your legs. So I suffer 1 damage to my leg. Awesome.
And event damage doesn't lead into severe injuries.
I mean, nothing could go wrong. All right, and then we move into the monster space, and basically we fight the level 1 lion, just like we did when we started. And that's where we're gonna call it because it's super late.
Yeah.
So but that's Kingdom Death. What did you think of it, Pac-Man?
Oh, it's super fun.
It's brutal though. The thing about it though is that you'll be thinking about it tomorrow.
Yep.
Like the first time I played the game, I was like, God, that was so hard. I want to play it again.
It drives that. It's got a lot of wow moments that it creates, even if its wow fails.
Yep.
Yeah. So when we fight the lion this time, should we win? Well, win or lose, I guess it doesn't matter. But should we win? When we go back to the settlement, there will now be a settlement event, and they're not good.
Okay.
And then we do our settlement phase. Then we go on the hunt. Then but something else is going to happen, right? I don't want to spoil it for you, but something else is going to happen.
Every event or every phase in the game has a potential of killing survivors.
Okay.
Since they're just resource.
And Rainer said you might want to note to grab the ground fighting card so we don't forget. Yes. So if you want to grab it, just put it on the table so you can save it.
Yeah, I'll go to the AI deck.
And so we don't forget it. But that's where we're gonna stop. And oh my gosh. So let me go back up to the top, and I will go back into the dungeon, and I will let Steven say the goodbyes and thanks for coming on. So thanks everybody for sticking with us through this. It is a lot of fun. This is a really fun game, and should it deliver, right? When it delivers, it's just so much more to bring to the table. So it is a big box game. So keep that in mind. It's awesome. It's great. It's good to go. Didn't the ground fighting card just say to build the deck as normal? We can read it and see, because I know if I read over here, Eli, it said
yes.
The white line starts the showdown with ground fighting in play. Build its AI deck normally.
Right.
So it just comes out in play.
Right.
So ground
and the
fighting,
AI deck construction. We'll talk about that next time more. In depth.
Yep. We'll go through that. All right. So I'm gonna go back down. Steven's grabbing me and throwing me back in the cell so he can go back up and have a chat. Steven, it's all you.
All right, we're back up here. Unfortunately, you can't see my face, but that's okay. That might be fortunate for y'all. Again, thank y'all for sticking around. This was Kingdom Death Monster. Chat, we love you. We appreciate you for being here. YouTube subscribers and those who are just watching, again, thank you for being here. It was a blast. Patreons, y'all are the best. You know we love you. I'm speaking for Canje, but you know he loves you. And, well, with that, We hope to see you more for Kingdom Death Monster and other fun streams to come. We all have an excuse for gaming. What's yours? Goodbye, everyone. Take care.
Bye, everybody.